Hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? So, starting an hour later than I wanted to tonight, because there's a pretty sudden family outing. So I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize I didn't realize I was doing something later. I was like, oh god. And yeah, got back recently, spent some time to wind down, a little bit of on the verge of food coma status, but gonna power through tonight so we can actually progress with more trails through Daybreak 2. And as far as I know, with how things went last night with Granblue, hopefully no more frame drops on YouTube? Question mark? I mean, I know I'm jinxing it, but I really do hope that the, like, fixes or things I alter, which wasn't really much of anything in hindsight, basically it's kind of like the uninstall, install, like, you know, the clean uninstall, install, and then just adjust like some settings, and did the test run last night. It should be all good. So I should be able to play some Daybreak 2 and have it stream smoothly without stressing me the heck out. So anyways, yeah, let's get on with it. Oh. But yeah, definitely probably after tonight. I'm really in the mood to keep playing some more Zenless. I'm sorry, but we gotta keep going with this though, at the very least. So, alright. So I did a little bit of grinding. Got myself some extra Sepith and everything, and made some new T3s for a bunch of people. Well, we're still at the early part of Act 3, so we don't have the Tier 3 quartz for the higher elements, but we'll get around to that eventually. But yeah! Just give me a moment to figure out what the heck it is I'm going to put down. Then, I believe you want this. And yeah, I had some people's hollow cores changed around a bit. I need to fix that. So I believe
Citri here. You're in good hands
for
now.
on yes. And then for
Hollow core vine is now online.
Vine. Where is Cameo?
Hollow core cameo online.
Rhyme. Well, no, actually, no, not Rhyme. Not Otis. Hold on. What was it, Rain? I forget. Did I give you...
Switching to maintenance mode.
You do not have... Oh, whoops. You do not have absorbing arts. So you need something sustainable. Although I do want faster cast time.
Otis online.
Right, Otis. And then Nagi. And yeah, Shizuna's here. Oh yeah, wait, I haven't touched Shizuna's quartz at all.
Let me handle
I
that.
should
That's
go
a single
fix that.
element slot. Skill set updated.
Let's see, so there's that. Burst gain. And then anything else from that? We could do Swordbreaker. Probably
Skill set updated.
Impede.
That's a single element slot.
Let's see, Crest Guard. We could go for Impassion Guard maybe if I
Skill set
switch
updated.
this out.
Skill set updated.
Yeah, we got all the guards here except for Regen Guard, but that's kind of whatever. We got Guardian. So if we want Guardian, we need... Excuse me. Oh yeah, and then there's also Avenging Arrow too, if I can squeeze in... Well, do we need Mirage for anything? Well, Guardian, right?
That's a single element slot. New skill unearthed. That's a single element slot.
Let's see. Hey Abdo, watch Trails Beyond the Horizon be $80. Let's not. I hope not, just given the whole thing with like hacking Nintendo pricing, because yeah, I don't want to get into the whole Nintendo thing. Like, I've been just seeing more news about it, and just some other news surrounding prices and economy. So I don't want to get into that. It's just really depressing. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah, hope you're doing well, Abdo. So let's see, what else do we got? Oh yeah, wait, Shizuna needs a way to get auto forte, but then I don't think there's any. No, I would have to shift my. Yeah, I would have to shift my tier 3 stuff down here or up here to. Let's see. What do we got? Yeah, at the very most, we have like
Skill set updated.
Leg Breaker. That's pretty much it.
Skill set updated.
Then do you need Shield 3? Definitely not that. Defense. Defense can go there. How about...
Skill set
just evade
updated.
2. Guess I won't be buying a Switch 2. I mean, I never had any plans to begin with. Like, it's neat. Like, Switch will always have neat stuff, but just given, like, I don't know. I'm just not really too into buying consoles. Like, I should have known better looking at my barely used Nintendo Switch and like PS4 Pro. I barely use that shit, and most of the games that I'm interested in on those platforms are already on PC. So, you know, way back when I was like, oh, I'll play God of War. Well, don't I look like a fool? I mean, I still, like, you know, had fun and enjoyed what I did with God of War 1. Or, well, no, not God of War 1, but, you know, the newer God of War on PS4 and stuff, but, yeah. Like, I don't know, like, I'm just not as big of a Nintendo fan as I used to be, pretty much. Because, like, I had my GameCube, my DS, 3DS, Game Boy Advance, all that shit, Game Boy Color. Like, I had all that shit. But down the line, it's just like, Like, I just like PC gaming a lot more. Then I'm like, you don't have to deal with, like, the BS online things that you have to deal with for just any console. Like, you already have to pay for your own internet. Why do I have to pay for PSN, Xbox Live, or Nintendo Switch Online? And then there's like some other screwery when it comes to like certain other Nintendo services that's just like, why are things set up like this? And then it's just, I'd rather put my money towards like other games on like PC that I'm more interested in, or you know, if I want to quote unquote, emphasis on quote unquote save money, I just play gacha games. Because I don't have to fork over 60 to 80 for the newest, hottest thing on the market if like there is something that takes my interest. So, and again, big quotation marks because, I mean, you could always spend however absurd amount just based on like the 10 pull packs or currencies. So I mean, it's not like we're saving money there, but it's just like I don't have to fork over money just to start something. Unless it's something I'm very, very invested in already, namely Trail series and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, one thing that'll basically just like that has my heart aching right now and my wallet. Man, I want to play Kirby Air Ride 2. I grew up on Kirby Air Ride 1. I spent so many years of my goddamn life with my friends and goddamn family playing Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube. Man, so many hours were lost to that shit. City Trial all day, every day. But now it just kind of feels bittersweet, like looking at it, it's like, oh yeah, Nintendo Switch 2. It's like, oh, Kirby Air Ride. And then the price tag and not to get into it, world events, and then I'm just like, fuck. So if anything, because I know my friends would already buy it, I'd probably play it through my friends if we ever have like some IRL meetups or something like that. Because no way could I ever just justify picking up, what was it? I don't think I can justify picking up the Switch 2 for myself. My purchase record will be clean in Star Rail next patch. Oh yeah, also speaking of Star Rail, and I know like we're getting a little bit distracted here, but speaking of Star Rail real quick, let me show this off real quick, because I was building my Castorus and everything. Or at least like getting the relics for Castorus, just to clarify. Let me bring up the display capture because I was pre-farming the crap out of this. Boom. So I got like all the relics here for Castorus. Let me just make this even bigger. And yeah, looking pretty good. The boots could be a lot better, but for the most part, really solid. Like, given the pieces and everything. And heck me with relic RNG, like I've been trying for weeks if not months depending. So yeah. I like taking into account all the combat stats and everything, like I'm good. Oh, and also there's also the warp planner too, which is pretty neat that they have. And supposedly, depending on however the fuck they calculate these chances, it looks like I'm pretty good with like where things are going. So hey, although whether or not I have enough to save for like the Fate collab, well, I'm just screwed. I'm just screwed. There's nothing else I can say about that. But alright, okay. Let me just go. Oh, right. I need to heal.
So soothing.
Need to heal. Who's gonna be in my formation? I definitely want Shizuna in here. So, Aaron, you gotta go. So, Shizuna, you go there. Well, actually. I think I'm just gonna have Shizuna frontline and spam the crap out of everything. And then probably, let's see, True Gladiator headband. Then you will probably take this, the handkerchief, Macho Bow, boop, boop, boop.
Let's go.
Alright. So, yeah, like I did a little bit of grinding in the Garten. Got some people's like tier 3 quartz and all.
Adjustment
Though
complete.
maybe not everyone just yet, but... Okay, did I fix
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Let me just touch
Don't
that
worry,
up.
Citri's got your
Touch
back.
that up.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Impede, strike.
Initiating. That's a single element slot.
Let's see, Ketra.
Skills updated.
And anything else? Anyone else I'm forgetting?
Maintenance mode engaged.
Judith. Strike
Looks
3.
like a new shard skill.
And then
Shard skills
break. Okay, the action ain't really doing much, so
Shard skills
we'll be getting
updated.
attack 3. Deadly Lance. So probably here. And then we can get rid of this for
Shard skills
HP
updated.
3. Oh my god, you're so tanky. Okay, that should be good there.
Let me handle
Elaine.
this. Skill set updated.
Then boom. Yeah, it should be good enough.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back. Don't worry, Citri's got your back. Adjustment complete.
There we go. Okay, for real.
Nice and refreshed.
Alright, let's go. Well, well, well. You can already sense it, huh? One thing at a time, though. Yeah. We're here, Ashen, just like you wanted. So cut the crap and show yourself.
You figured out it was me, yet here you are anyway. All that tells me is that you've made your peace with death.
Might want to check your math on that. I know that you're still hung up on what happened with Sal. But what I don't get is that but what I don't get is how that justifies taking it out on us.
That's a fine thing to say. You don't even have the right to speak Tao's name. Not when you're the ones who killed him!
Huh? Say that again? What was she talking about? Wait, Sal's not even dead in the first place. Don't take me for a fool. Van Arkwright, Aaron Way. Back on Nemeth Island, you exploited Sal for all he was worth. In the end, you pushed all the blame on him, and then killed him to keep his mouth shut. Wait, when did that happen? Hey, Ethanek, how you doing? I don't think this is just a misunderstanding. It would seem that Miss Liu has her own version of the facts, one she is thoroughly convinced of. That can't be possible. Or is it? Get a grip already, damn it! You're beyond forgiveness! I will have my revenge! Oh, hold on, there's a bonnet twitch I need to ban.
Spirit.
Unification? Let's go! Ooh!
I can see you two hiding. Plain as day.
No! Oh, beauty come in handy, but damn! The Divine Blade of Silver. She's on another level entirely.
Now then, isn't it time you came out to play? Kurogane?
Princess, why do you interfere?
Oh, no you don't. I'm the one asking the questions here. Just what do you think you're doing behind my back?
Oh.
Ah, I see now that the message must not have reached you. This mission is under direct orders of the chieftain. Even if you should oppose us, we are prepared to fulfill it at the cost of our lives.
Well, isn't this something? I thought they were being controlled, but their chi is flowing freely. Which means... So the Divine Blade of Silver is against us too. In that case... Oh, her aura! There it is. The source of what's warping them. That power. It's the Crimson Grendels! Oh, her eyes change color. You've gotta be shitting me. She's corroding the space around her. Wait, oh shit.
Our surroundings changed. There's that waterfall I trained under. Long Lai Poo Poo.
This place came up during Mr. Liu's story, too. I'm not sure how, but it seems to operate off the same mechanisms the Garten does.
So anything goes, huh? I'll bet anything that Ashen's regrets are what brought us here.
Apparition, to me. Heed my call and smite my foes before me.
Oh. Knew it.
Cryptid from the east. It's that new way we fought before.
Princess, I will expend every effort to carry out my assignment.
Oh, I got the clones.
Sounds fun. Just don't start complaining when we return the favor.
Damn straight. Let's show them what we've got, people.
Do what it takes to push them back.
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
I'm sorry, Princess. I cannot back down.
Wait, do we see that? Ah,
Now's a great
she's
time
not in
for a
Spirit
sharp-
Unification for battle. I thought it'd be like a special battle buff or some shit. Come on.
I must
Engaging skill.
Zerus form.
I'll take you on.
Now's your chance for a shot.
Here I go. Supreme Guard. Perfect chance.
I like where this lands.
Give us strength.
Hey, get frozen, nerd.
Keep it up. It's working.
Ah, that delay is so long.
Display
I must
stats.
carry out my duty.
You're weak to water. I don't have any water. I only got gravity though.
I like where this is headed.
I must carry out my duty.
Reset.
Activating skill.
Here I go.
Oh, nice.
Activating skill.
I shall end this. Ah! It's over. Radiant Seeker.
Miracle chain already.
Now we're talking. Keep it up. It's working.
I was wondering if I can try to get a a side angle from here at the same time. Nah, I would have to. Yeah, no, it'd be lined up from where the paw is all the way to that corner. I can't.
Engaging skill.
Here it comes! Silver wins! Let's go!
And again!
Engaging skill.
You won't want to miss this. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There! Behold! Zero gleam!
Such impudence.
Boost gauge upgraded.
You frozen
You
nerd.
won't get away with this! Keep it up, it's working!
Oh, can I not hit both? Oh, it's like that sweet spot
I
between
like where this is headed.
Oh, come on.
There you go! Fierce Guardian Blade! Blast him out!
Ooh, delay? Nah. The Bewitch.
Yeah, right!
Shadow Fire!
Yeah! A chance! I suggest we strike now!
Actually...
What power?
Blossom for me! Holy bloom! Thank you! Appreciate that.
Yeah, there's a classic all stat up. Hey, about those stats. Bye-bye.
Engaging skill.
Xerus form!
So wait, maybe just you, but even on the fence on Shizuna?
You won't get away with this!
Wait, on the fence? Wait, why?
I like where this is headed.
Energy output at maximum.
There you go!
Perplexing.
Here goes! Blaze skill! Give me power! You're finished! Take this!
Basically, Shizuna's too strong off the bat as playable.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Now it's
I mean,
my
she
turn.
deserves to be, like, blatantly overpowered.
Full boost!
No ifs,
Slight
ands, or
stab.
buts about that.
I like where this is headed. Activating power! Shut the caliber set!
Oh, wait,
Let's go!
some people, that is? Oh, you mean you've seen people not on the fence on whether or not they dislike Shizuna, you mean?
It's working.
Aw.
It's piece of ruby! Xerus form! Duel! They're down! Let's go, Anya! It's up to you now!
I'll take over.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb.
I like where this
I
is
forgot.
headed.
That S-boost gauge. Oh yeah, also,
I suggest we strike now!
while I was doing some off-screen grinding, this skill, I forgot what the initial name was called, but it updated.
Go all out!
Name and power and everything.
Get out your all!
Let's do this.
Has a little thunder fist?
Up to
Oh
you,
shit.
Reset.
Activating skill! You cannot run! Fire! Victory's in reach!
Got it. It's over! You're cooked!
Alright, where's that part 2 fight? I know there's one. The story of this whole game is basically just, but wait, there's more. You can't fool me. Yeah. Impressively done. Crimson corrosion's thinning out. Our surroundings have returned to normal. Now's the opportunity to bring her back to her senses. Got it. Ashen, pull it together, will you? Just listen to what you're saying. Do you seriously think we murdered Sao? Since when was that prick the type just to roll over and die on someone else's terms? Ren? Looks like we're just a small push away on descent too. Stand still, Kurogane. Think you're so cool, Shizuda.
What came over me?
She cut the corrosion. You can do that? This katana is specially made for exorcisms. Not a one-to-one for the situation, but close enough. I doubt I could have tried it out against anyone but Kurogane, though. If I'd been off by even a hair, I would have sliced the soul right out. Shizuda. This is why I love Shizuda. She don't give a fuck.
Princess, I'd have preferred you cut me down where I stood.
Surely you don't mean that. Well, luckily for him, it worked out perfectly. Though I think Ashen still needs an extra nudge. What if it doesn't have a second fight? Give me a second fight, damn it. That's what they've been doing to me this whole game. At least make it consistent. Looks like it.
No matter what you say, it's a fact that Cao's gone. If you really want to claim he's alive, then bring him here and show me!
If it were that easy, we'd already have...
Speak of the dragon, and he shall appear.
Oh.
Cao?
Oh, swell! Just how much of this did you see coming?
Why, this is no more than mere happenstance. The result of a stray rumor reaching my ears.
That's right. We wouldn't have traveled all this way to the capital without an express purpose.
So wait, was that Mel? They're strong and holding back their power. Strong or don't care. Yeah.
Cao, is it really you? Thank goodness. That means it was all a lie. Your death. You leaving the Liu family. All of it.
Ashen? About that, Ashen. Regrettably, Lady Ashen, I have indeed made my departure from the Liu family. Additionally, I have one further report to make to you all. Just the other day, all 6 families aside from the Lius have recognized the establishment of the Li family. I have notified both Gian and Fandaren of this development not too long ago. I, Fen Li, also known as Gaolong, shall act as the new head of household. So, that was your express purpose for coming to Edith, huh? Huh, so you finally made your choice, huh? It was a natural conclusion after gauging the capabilities of this man I call my brother. Each of us will exploit the other's position and circumstances, all while poised to cut them down in their sleep if need be. Occupying the seat of familyhead under such conditions would be stimulating beyond a doubt. All the better to slake my or to slake my thirst. Oh, great. As if the Syndicate didn't have enough whack jobs in charge. But perhaps it's that very quality that allows one to stand at the helm of their family. You might be right about that.
Allow me to offer you my heartfelt congratulations on the establishment of the Lee family. Master Gao Long? No. Master Fun Lee, on behalf of the Liu family. I, Ashen Liu, wish for 1,000 years of amity and fortune between us.
Oh? I accept your goodwill. Allow me to wish prosperity upon your house as well, Ashen Liu.
You grace us with your auspicious words. And Master Cao, I ask that you lend your support to Master Fun Lee for many years to come.
As you will it, Lady Ashen. No, that doesn't quite have the right ring to it. Lady Liu. May we bring glory to Heiyue together, in spite of our divergent positions.
Guess that's case closed.
Yeah. It all went according to plan. His plan, anyway.
Aaron!
Hey! What do you think you're...
Shut up! Stay out of this, outsider!
Oh. That's some part of the feelings.
You're one crazy son of a bitch, Sao. That's true to form for the White Orchid Dragon. There's a reason I looked up to you with respect. Even when it seems like you've tossed Ashen aside, you're still worrying about her from the shadows. Case in point, right now you're helping her bounce back from a situation you created.
Quite an assumption there. Even if that were true, would it really constitute a problem?
You bet your ass it would, especially when family comes into the equation.
And you don't mess with family. I'm sorry.
All this shit you're pulling right now has Ashen in tears. She's my longtime friend, a daughter of the Liu family. But more than that, she's someone close enough for you to consider your own flesh and blood.
That's...
Cao...
You two have been tight for over a decade. Even you can't pretend the connection you share is anything but legit. But what did you go and do anyway? You hurt Ashen, the girl who's supposed to be near and dear to you. If you think I'm just gonna let that slide, then you've got another thing coming, Cao Li!
I see. So that painful blow was your way of enacting retribution, was it?
It sure as hell was. Take another second, let it sink in.
Oh, I plan to do exactly that. You really have matured, Aaron. To the point where you do your title of prodigy justice.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll be expecting much of you from here onward, little conqueror.
Will you forget the stupid nicknames already?
No.
Are you okay, Cao? He really let you have it.
Oh, this is hardly worth fussing over. Were I to do so, I'd no doubt be met with more bluster. Aaron would say this pain is nothing compared to what I put you through.
Hard to argue there.
Heiyue's future is looking very bright indeed.
You know, just on a side note, I really appreciate how they, like, bruised his skin, like, with that punch there. I really like that they actually added in that detail from the punch.
Not only by virtue of Aaron, but Fun and Lady Ashen as well. I ask that you continue to grow, to the point where even I must regard you as a threat. Consider this the parting wish of Cao Li, your erstwhile companion.
Cao... I'll gladly grant that wish. And don't think you can take it back. I may not look it, but I've got a real stubborn streak. Someday I'll pull off something you'll never see coming. Then you won't even be able to think about brushing me off.
Is that so? I will be looking forward to it.
now they're just chatting away.
Things were a little tense for a minute there.
Yeah. Now we can finally shut the books on this. Damn. Not to agree with Sal here, but Aaron's done a lot more growing up than he realizes.
Oh.
The Genesis.
Oh, is it time for part 2?
Huh? Something's glowing. When did this get here?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to just reclaim everything, and then whoever is holding on to a Genesis is gonna have some fucked up stuff going through their thoughts or bodies or whatever. Okay. Receive the costume for Shizuna.
Truly well done.
That's just about perfect.
Nice. We're collecting Pokemon one boss fight at a time. We're just getting our Pokemon badges back.
I'm truly honored.
Oh boy, more Reset Employee of the Month. Let's go. Alright, where are we gonna take it from here? Another red loading screen. Several hours later, having sorted out the situation with Ashen, the group returned to Old Town. After grabbing a late dinner at Montmart, they finally settled down for some much needed rest. Is Shizuna just gonna crash here all of a sudden? Nah. The second Genesis. This wasn't how I expected to get it back. Yeah, it's definitely not a fake either. Does that mean this is all just another case of a Genesis going haywire then? I don't think that's that simple. If I remember right, this unit had the ability to manipulate vital forces. Hard to imagine that it could pull off the things we saw this time around. I concur. Consider the way Miss Liu and the others have been corrupted. It had that crimson asswipe's handiwork written all over it. Yes, the Genesis were probably being used as a point of origin. As for that corrosive power the Crimson Grendel has, it must have been strengthened after the 8th Genesis was reassembled. And now it's able to wear away at past memories. When that happens, Target's perception gets rewritten, the way Ashen's was. Basically, it can alter what people remember, at least that's what we're speculating. Sorry, but I'm drawing a blank on everything that happened. Before I knew it, the only thought I had in my mind was revenge. My circumstances were similar. I acted as if ordered by my chieftain and so harbored no qualms with my mission. Perhaps we were under the influence of a highly sophisticated technique, one capable of rewriting our perceptions. It was as if we were being shown a possibility that could have come to pass. Oh. Whatever the case, we can say for sure that an unidentified phenomenon is at work here. Oh boy, so we're just gonna see a lot of like delusional or hallucinating people witnessing like the bad ends of other timelines and then taking it out on us, huh? Oh no. Okay, who else are we gonna... Okay. It could be a sign that our high-risk offenders are making a move again. Crimson Grendel and the Garden Master, you mean? At this point, we need to... who could that be? Sorry, but our office hours are long over.
Whoops. Hope you don't mind me barging in.
That voice. The Divine Blade of Silver. I have expected her to come. But what for?
Short time no see, guys. I just stopped by to say thanks for today. Well, that. and to cut a little deal.
A deal? Here comes that sinking feeling again.
As Ikaruga's second in command, I can't just shrug off what happened. No matter how you slice it, my subordinates were used in a, let's say, unconventional manner.
Oh, she's gonna join the party?
So, in exchange for you calling it even, I'm taking it upon myself to pitch in for a while.
Let's go!
Think of it as an apology, mixed with a dash of gratitude.
Oh brother, I should have seen this coming. Hey, look at the bright side. We could ask for a better helper. Agreed. Her combat skills leave nothing to be desired, and her unclouded eye will surely serve us well, and invade our privacy. She'd be a valuable asset considering what lies ahead. Just so we're clear, this ain't gonna be like the time you helped us out in Longport. If you're in for the long haul. It's our way or the highway, got it?
Sure, I think I can handle that much.
Yeah, well in that case, welcome aboard. Happy to have you with us again. Now that our surprised guest is settled in, let's get back to the topic at hand. Hey, it's the main menu theme! To recap, it's plain to see that the enemy's exploiting the Genesis for their own twisted gain. That's why we need to recover the rest of them as quickly as possible. Yes, there are still 6 units unaccounted for. Going by our progress today, this is going to take us a long while. Yeah, definitely from what you guys in chat have told me, and also my own friend who just finished, like, Daybreak 2, like, the other day. Yeah, he just said, like, yeah, Act 3 is long as fuck. And he's the type to not really grind unless absolutely necessary. So, if he says, like, Act 3 would take a long time, for him just, like, going straight through it, obviously doing all the side content, but, like, you know, not messing around with grinding too much. Oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while, huh? In that case, we'll want to be prudent with our itinerary from here on out. Good call. We're gonna be pressed for time no matter what. So, let's try and get our agenda mapped out by the end of the night. Do we even have a lead to go off of? That's the question. Has Gil caught on to anything? In a manner of speaking, we've received word that the remnants of those anti-immigration terrorists, the True Grievance Brigade, are mobilizing. They're the ones who hid out in Armis. Whoa, that's some pretty alarming news. Yeah, might pay off to poke around about it. That said, I've got another possible lead. A letter came in while we're out. Really? Who from? My master, if you can believe it. A letter from Brigard? Huh, the timing's uncanny. Makes me curious about what the old fogey has to say. So, what'd he write? Let me read it out for you. To Van and the rest of Arkwright Solutions, I hope this message finds you well. It has come to my knowledge, albeit only in bits and pieces, that a number of peculiar incidents have recently transpired in the Republic. Unfortunately, due to extenuating circumstances, I will be unable to visit in person. Nevertheless, I am compelled to put my concerns to paper. It would seem these convoluted events are occurring in quick succession. But while the situation may appear chaotic, there is undoubtedly an overarching narrative at play. However, it cannot be found by scrutinizing each individual element. Instead, you must step back and adopt a broader perspective. In chess, one must watch not the pieces, but the board. So too, should you make another effort to see the bigger picture. What, do we need to like look at our chapter timelines of all the dead ends and everything and see like all the branching paths? If I notice anything myself, I'll have my disciples inform you. Know that I have every confidence in your ability to overcome this. Till next we meet, regard, Zaman. Damn, Gramps. This advice is so spot on, you think he was spying on us. it is impressive to say the least. And he makes a fair point about seeing the bigger picture. Things have definitely been in a jumble since Nemeth Island. We've left a lot unsolved. Taking the time to reassess it all might lead us to an epiphany. Not just in regard to our enemy's motives, but with what happened to Ashen today too. I think it'd be well worth the effort. So what's our plan for tomorrow then? Our actions are to either investigate the remnants of the True Grievance Brigade, or to follow Mrs. Amon's suggestion and review the mysteries that have arisen thus far. Let's see. Wait. Oh no, you're not good. Oh my god. Oh, okay. So now it seems like we actually have a branching path without being forced into a dead end to begin with because like for the most part we've always just been forced into a dead end, like without knowing otherwise. There are other times where, you know, you could accidentally skip a dead end, like on Nemeth Island, and do something else ahead of time. But here we have a genuine branching path, though we legitimately don't know which path to take. But I mean, just given how Brigard's advice is kind of laid out, and me just thinking about this like meta writing wise, I mean, Brain says follow Brigard's advice because like if we don't heed it for not taking a look at the bigger picture, I assume we're gonna dead end right here. Obviously, no one tell me if I'm right. No one tell me if I'm right or wrong on that, but that's what I'm assuming. So, like in true visual novel fashion, we're gonna go against what we should be doing. So let's go look into the True Grievance Brigade. I say we check out the anti-immigration group. Sounds like a plan. Great, let's pack it in for tonight. Got a busy day in store. Look, I've seen enough visual novels where they say, I was like, oh, we need to take into account the bigger picture, but we got this thing right in front of us. I was like, oh sure. Hecking dies. Alright, let's just get this over with. Alright, time to get this workday started. Like we decided last night, we're gonna be looking into what those anti-immigration radicalists are up to. The True Grievance Brigade. Since appearing at Armis, their remnants have reportedly been lying low around the city. Ashen's mind got straight up rewritten by that Crimson Corrosion crap. We need to keep an eye out in case these guys go through something similar. Yes, but even if nothing abnormal happens, that doesn't make them any less dangerous. We can't allow them to... Wait. Okay. We can't allow them the freedom to commit another act of terror. Then I guess we'll just have to ask around town about them while we work through our 4 SPGs. That's a sensible approach, but where should we start gathering information? Naturally, anti-immigration radicalists would want to target the immigrant population. Does that bring anything to mind? For people from the Central East, we can try asking around the temple in Riverside. Father Manzur should be in the loop on that front. A fine idea, Farida. As for the Eastern residents, Hayaway would be the go-to source for any particulars. Their internal issues have been tearing them apart. But that jackass Sal's done a bang-up job patching things back together. We can probably find out what's what from Mao over at Cyan. You're talking about that popular Eastern restaurant in the Tower District, right? It's not the same as Far Eastern cuisine, but the food's great, and the menu's enormous. That gives us 2 spots, but it wouldn't hurt to hit up a few more. While we're at it, why don't we check in with everyone's favorite neighborhood anti-immigration protester? The one who's always in front of the station? I think his name was Jacobin. Though I don't recall seeing him around lately. He might have learned his lesson after what happened at Aracion. Then we'll just have to settle for what the cop station around the area can tell us. That's as good a place to start as any. Then let's get this show on the road. Last time you had me on a forest, or the last time you had me on for a 4SPG was back in Longport, so I'm ready to go. Just don't have too much fun with it. Gotta be on our guard we gotta be on guard more than ever. Mirabelle? Wait. Oh! Hey there, Arkwright. Hermes here. Long time no see. I finally got my moonlighting out of the way, so the curry business is back up and running again. Wait a second. Wait. Is the reflection off of her visor the interior of the Arkwright Solutions office? Wait. I think I see like the shelves and windows with like the sofa that everyone's sitting on. Am I saving an FGO for anyone in particular? Well, I mean, I want to save for Summer, but I kind of blew everything on Nero Draco and not getting her, so I think there's that. Give me a call if you ever need anything, and I'll make the drop in no time flat.
Okay, let's get out there and have a look around.
Alright.
We can check the bulletin boards on the way.
Being ordered around is a totally new experience for me. You got it, Chief.
Alright, let's see. What do we actually have on delivery?
Go ahead with your order.
So obviously we'll be buying from the store, but... yeah, there's like the new armors for everyone. Oh yeah, this definitely has a lot more speed for Shizuna. Oh man, yeah, I was kind of expecting that. I was hoping that Hermes would have the accessory set items just on one convenience store page here. Ah, man. I mean, although she only says that, you know, she'll only buy things within the capital to deliver to us, but man, not even the set items that are in Edith already. Like, you could order you can only order the generic stuff. Ah, man.
I'll get it to you ASAP. If you need anything else...
Well, I didn't even order anything. Unless it was the separate exchange. Alright. So, what's on the docket for... Well, if it isn't our delinquent tenant. Your gang gets bigger every time I see you. Yeah, well, it's not like I asked for it. I apologize for any commotion. And I'm sorry I didn't stop here for breakfast. Just get a load of that aroma. Catch me in a good mood and maybe I'll treat you. By the by, didn't y'all get invited to the Z1 Grand Prix? Yeah, well, that comment clown sent us 3 tickets. And Yume here said she just had to see it. That's right. We'll be closing up shop as soon as the morning crowd is gone. So if you'd like to order something, now's the time. Duly noted. Something the matter, Yumes? It's nothing. Anyway, Yume? Did you know that today's race is the finals? That means it's gonna be extra fast. It's a little scary, but I still can't wait. I can definitely understand why you might find it frightening. You asked me, it just adds to the thrill. I've only ever seen them from behind a screen, but it's probably nothing compared to watching them in person. Well, either way, this one's capping off a whole year's worth of races, so it's bound to be extra special. Yeah, I'd have nabbed the seat in the stands too if things weren't the way they are. But hey, don't let that stop you folks from enjoying yourselves. Oh, we plan on it, believe you me. Wouldn't be worth the lost business otherwise. you take care out there, everyone. See you later. Yume? Oh no, don't tell me someone slipped Yume a Genesis or something in a back pocket. We'll be on our way then.
I'm kinda surprised that stuck-up old man would actually come see a race.
Perhaps Mr. Lugan's gradual efforts have started to bear fruit.
We'll be closing up shop soon, so we can head to the race. Are you all on a job right now? There's a few more of you than usual today. Well, if anyone's hungry, we're still taking orders for the moment. Let me know if there's anything you like.
Oh, what would you like?
Hamburger steak.
Do your best out there, okay?
You know, I'm actually feeling kind of nervous about the finals today. Oh, don't tell me it's like some weird gut feeling that she has and Maxim's car is gonna blow up on the track and then we'll dead end right there. Oh no. Or maybe because of the anti-immigration group or the True Grievance Brigade, maybe they'll plant a bomb on Aslan's race car or some shit. But I'm not about to let it get to me. I told Maxim I'd watch him race, and that's what I'm going to do. Don't let anything get in your way today either, you guys. Reset Wellness Burger. I was just about to close up shop so we can start heading to the circuit. Yuma said she wanted to see the race, so I guess we've got no choice, really. At least I'll get to keep an eye on Paulette and that scoundrel. Speaking of which, can you believe he actually had enough sense to set aside 3 tickets for us? Guess I gotta hand it to him for that. Sounds like you've got it rough. What's rough about it? I just want to watch a race with my family, that's all. Well, whatever. Like I said, we're closing up shop. If you got any more orders you need to make, do it now or not at all.
What's on the menu? Take care out there.
I wanted to finish a few errands before the race. That's the whole reason I was trying to head out early. So if you want to order, you better do it quickly. Well, there are a couple things I have my eye on. Are you seriously hungry right now? Oh yeah. You gotta scan shit again? Doesn't seem like it. From Sheena. Oh man, I'm super out of it lately, huh? I can't even remember what I just read. My, are you that worried about Harry? You should have just gone with him to the Grand Circuit. Mom, I told you I'm fine. Just that Harry had a really sad look on his face this morning. I mean, he's usually so energetic all the time. Lisa's no second fight in the last fight. Thoughts? I'm disappointed. Those are my thoughts. I was expecting to like when the whole Crimson thing popped up, I was expecting like some Crimson Grendel like mini boss or some form of it to like come up as we gotta punch the crap out of it to basically bring the Genesis back to normal. I was ready. But no, it's like, okay, this time we'll just give you one fight because you got a long chapter ahead of you. Okay, game, okay, I see. Oh, was that right? I wonder when she'll start to realize. It's always the people right under our noses, isn't it? Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to give a few hints every now and then. Huh?
Alright then.
Wait, what's going on with Harry and his family? She denies it every chance she gets, but she does always keep an eye on Harry. She can be a little awkward about expressing her feelings, though. Well, I won't be butting in, that's for sure. I can only cheer her on in the meantime. Oh, don't tell me his dad has to move away and that means Harry is splitting up from everyone. Harry's been staying with us for a little while, but he had a really sad look on his face this morning. It kind of threw me off, honestly. I thought maybe it made me feel better if I spent some time with my mom, but... Aww. Wait. Oh. Snow? March? Snow? This time of year? Huh. Alright, let's see. Yep, got some dialogue here, and... Okay, we're not going to Dirk Memorial Park. Tree and Tower is closed off. Sidon District too. Interesting. Okay, but as usual, we're gonna be walking around and talking a lot. I've got a really bad feeling about today. For someone like me, someone who's mastered the shadow martial arts, feels such a chill down her spine. Actually, I think that chill you're feeling is because it's kind of cold outside. You might just be right about that. Please remember to take proper precautions in cold weather. Oh, thank you. I'll be sure to do. Or I'll be sure to. You know, now that I think about it, maybe I didn't need to actually, maybe I didn't actually master the shadow martial arts at all. Yeah, maybe keep the bragging to the realm of possibility, alright? You got a lot of sprightly old people around here, huh? I did have a bad premonition, though. Or maybe it was all my imagination. Ah, well, I just hope the snow stops falling soon. Yeah, like, I think this game is giving me so many signs about the path I picked being a dead end. You got old ladies getting a bad feeling. Come on. Like, if you have any of the elderly getting like some kind of like chills running down their spine as they're just strolling around. Yeah, I mean, I signed up for this, but oh man. Also, wait, what did they say was a costume for Shizuna? Oh. Nah, it's cold. Give her the jacket. Wait, no, that's Maki. That's Maki-san. You had another run-in with the police. You good for nothing. I have enough problems to fix around here. Well, that's why I'm apologizing now. At least you'll have some time before everything hits the fan. And don't call me a good for nothing. Says the woman who's been a con artist for the past 50 years. I'll call you whatever I want. Good for nothing. If you got a problem with it, then maybe you should try being a law-abiding citizen for once. Why does this old biddy think she's so much better than me? They sound so angry. Pretty sure I've seen that old lady in the Blacklight district before. That's not surprising. She was caught acting as the ringleader for a group of scammers recently. She seems awfully familiar with Jen. I wonder what the relation is. Really looks like that Scolin's getting to her. Oh, she's using her unclouded eye to see her mind. And right after I got out of jail too. What a pain in the rear. Why she had to make my life so difficult all the time? What is it? If you wanna buy something, go make it quick. Can't you see I'm trying to knock some sense into this hoodlum?
Quit dawdling and buy. Stop by again.
What? Oh! Eddie? So you met at the store today, huh? That's unusual. Well, or what? Do you think I'm doing this because I wanna? See, my stall's been really taking off lately. That's why I figured I should take some time off to give the old lady a hand with her shop. So I come by to give her the news, and she runs out to who knows where. I could have been raking in the cash today. She mentioned something about meeting up with a friend of hers while she was halfway out the door, like she couldn't find some other time to do it. You know, you may talk a big game, but the fact you haven't left yet tells a different story. Oh, you're such a good son. I already told you it's not like that. Can't you see I'm being taken advantage of? Where'd she even run off to anyway? And who's this friend of hers? Huh, well, she'll be getting a stern talking to when she gets back, that's for sure.
gonna be?
Oh my god, how the turntables.
Later.
Would you care for some?
Oh, what am I going to do? I didn't expect it to turn cold so quickly. I want to put the flowers somewhere warm tonight. Maybe I should water them a little less as well. At least we have customers in this weather. I guess the demand for flowers never withers, huh? I just need to make sure they can take them home in good shape. It'll be a good chance to show off my botany skills. Wait. Oh, don't tell me that the snow is the effect of the Genesis. Because like, if we had the second Genesis going from changing or influencing one's vital, or what was it? Actually, what they call it, like vital, forces or whatever. What about one that alters the weather? Oh shit. None of the kids are here? Alright. Alright, Old Town Chapel. We welcomed a new neighbor to Old Town recently. She's still quite young, but her art is magnificent. I've been meaning to introduce myself, but we always seem to miss one another. I wonder if she's avoiding me. Maybe I offended her somehow. Well, I won't give up. She can't hide from me forever. She still has to come to Sunday school, doesn't she? Good luck, Myra. Oh right, I heard Aramis was sending out their entrance exam results today. It's all Curtis has been talking about lately. I can't help being a little worried for him. I really hope he makes it in. Oh, so wait, let me check something. What was the button?
All right then.
Yeah. Oh boy. We'll have to see how this goes.
Goddess of the sky is always watching over us.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear Bishop Orwell is in good health. Yes, I agree. You know, he really does think the world of you. I'm sure he'd be more than pleased for you to join us at the cathedral. While I certainly appreciate the invite, I'll unfortunately have to decline. I have a duty to the people of Old Town after all. Ah yes, you're stubborn as always, my friend. He never changes, does he? I feel relieved just talking to him. Father Watson is currently acting as Bishop Orwell's advisor over at the Edith Grand Cathedral. We've been friends since our training days. I'm just glad he takes the time to see me every now and again. Our positions are quite different nowadays, but I'm sure our connection will remain as strong as ever. Shizuna's gonna make this into a comedy relief. Oh yeah, that's what we're here. That's what she's here for. Okay, hold up. Bathhouse.
Heading in?
Oh, Anya's not manning the. Oh. Oh yeah, it is only just Van and Aaron here, and then like you just have the rest of them plus Katra.
This might be a little too toasty.
It's so nice and warm in here.
I don't think there's gonna be a achievement for this.
Back in business, baby.
Is it?
You look nice and refreshed.
Sure felt good.
Oh.
I've never been to a northern style bathhouse before.
It's a genuine Renetherian one. In case you were wondering, the Loyally uses heat from very specific sauna stones that can...
And there he goes.
No, go on, tell me more about it. Welcome. It's kind of chilly out today, don't you think? Take your time and warm yourselves up. Oh, and by the way, Anya's not here right now. She went out with a friend of hers. I think her name was Kisara. They seem to get along pretty well, so I'm sure they'll have plenty of fun. Oh, okay. Hey, it's Huck. Think maybe you could do me a favor. So there's this little girl in Old Town. Ah, sharp as ever, huh? You got it in one. Yeah, go ahead and bring the pamphlets. Well, I'm not too sure how she'll take it, to be honest. Oh. Van's an old man if he has a habit of yapping. Only about bathhouses. Curtis! Curtis, could it be? That's a letter from Armis Academy! Did they finally come to a decision? Wait a second. I'll check. On behalf of Armis Academy's Admissions Bureau, it is our pleasure to welcome you among our student body. Yes! I did it, Mom! Dad, I really did it! Oh, congratulations, Curtis. All your hard work has finally paid off. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Well done, Curtis. I suppose this is the result of that stalwart resilience of yours, my boy. You should be proud. I don't think I've ever seen you two so emotional before, but thank you. I'm so relieved. Well, it looks like you finally made it in. Wow, you must have worked pretty hard to get in, huh? But doesn't that mean he'll be my junior come April? That'll be right before the start of the festival, too. I'm sure he'll manage to enjoy himself. You think Elaine stopped him from rambling? That Armis exam was so long. Is it really over? It'll probably be a while before it sinks in. I think I might actually start crying. I did it! I've been telling Curtis to do what he feels is best for himself lately. But honestly, I'm relieved to hear he chose Armis. I'm so proud of you, Curtis. Well done. Did you hear? My son made it into Armis. We need to tell everyone in Old Town. No, in Edith. Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Thank you all for stopping by.
Wait, oh. What's her name? Rebecca, was it? Oh, no wonder it's been snowing over. Gehenna must be freezing over because Rebecca actually left the house. Holy shit. Did you hear? Rebecca left our house for the first time in over 10 years. She took Kisara on a tour of the capital. I can't help being a little worried though. What if she has a panic attack and faints? Maybe I should focus on something else for now. Oh, Rebecca went out? Damn, no wonder it's not Van. That's exactly what I said. Damn, no wonder it's snowing. Van. But I guess it is a little surprising. We should check up on her if we manage to cross paths.
Alright then.
Hey, welcome. How may we be of service today? I'm still getting back in the groove of things. It's been a while since I watched the shop after all. But it's nice to see how much Chris has grown in my absence. I hope Rebecca and Kisara has some fun today. NPC dead end coming. Like? Oh no. Wait. Here we go. Tier 3. High element quartz. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Ethereal, popping in before you get some sleep. Alright. Thanks for popping by. Enjoy the lurk and everything. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah. Oh, hope you're well, Ethereal.
Come again.
Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
And nothing else here. Yeah. Oh, the trade-ins.
Hope to see you again.
Very well.
Oh man. Now we gotta figure out who to give what at this point.
Let me handle this.
Super speed.
Let me handle.
Adjustment complete.
See, is there anything that we get with like a whole crap ton of time? Not really. I'm gonna go too overboard with it then, but then where else would we put this? Because time only gets us Mine and Spirit Breaker Barrage. Time gets us Avenging Arrow, but it doesn't really get us anything of note in the shield line. And time here is just Fatal Deadly Lance, which... yeah, I mean, I suppose I might as well. Let's go swap these around. And then... I go drop... Do we really need EP3? Not here. We could definitely go for Defense 3, EP3. So, might as well just put on the Deadly Lance for the hell of it. And then... oh, right. We can move these around. Impede and Mine 3. So that we have Judgment Feather straight up. And with this... yeah, I should probably put a water thing here for Spirit Breaker. Do we have anything that's like earth and water? Ah, if only. Well, there's... technically there is breath, but eh. Yeah, let's just put in Shield 3 for magic defense. Yeah, doing pretty well there. And then Forte Guard and Passion, not 100% necessary there. Everything else, okay. I think we're good here.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
And for Van,
That's a single element slot.
let's see, EP3.
Updated.
Okay, so what now at this point? We could probably just go grab Sword and Shield Breaker. So, MP3.
Better check them out.
I appear to be out. You know what? We're gonna go on a little upgrading spree for a bit.
What would you like?
Modifying your ornament, are you? Skills updated. Better check them out.
Okay, so we got the breakers. Could definitely go with.
That's a single
Hold on.
element slot.
Hmm. Gives us our Earth. Okay, hold on. Oh,
Shifting
whoops.
to maintenance mode. That's a single element slot.
That's a single element slot.
That's a single element slot. Skills updated. Better check them out. Skills updated. Better check them out. Skills updated. Better check them out.
And Earth. Wait, if I want... Oh, if I want a Forte Guard, I would need at least... 4 for... So 5 gets us that. And the fire doesn't really... No, the fire doesn't really do anything there. Or I could ignore it. So then I could probably put in... Actually, what are the resistances again? Let's see. So there's Burn, Blind, Fear. Oh, right. We need... Actually... We don't have Guardian if I...
Better check them out.
And we don't want to deflect the hate. Wait, can we do anything with Mirage other than Guardian 2? Like, we only need the 2 here, so we don't have to go that far with it.
Shard skills updated.
Auto Forte. We don't really have room for...
That's a single element slot.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Single element slot.
Let me just go switch these around.
Single element slot.
That's a single element slot.
Shard skills. That's a single element slot.
So that'll put us down to 6. Okay, technically we don't need... Okay, we can switch Impede here.
Shard skills updated.
Don't think we'll be getting Mighty Thievery anytime soon. Yeah, still need our 2 Mirage for Auto Forte, which is like the main thing that I want. Oh, it's fun to pop into here, only repeated lines? Hell yeah. That's what it's all about. Yeah, no, we need... Okay, wait. What has 2 Mirage as like a secondary thing? Draws hate. Sokka. No, it's only these things. Ah, dang. Oh, how about... maybe just put Mind 3 for the heck of it. Or Fear.
Shard skills updated.
Yeah, because I still want to maintain the Auto Forte more than I would anything else. And then with this, there we go. Oh yeah, we are missing out on... Ah, yeah, there's our issue right there. Because I need to convert my evade, or my lower courts, but I do not have enough U materials for converting all that stuff over. No way. Oh yeah, I don't have any HP 3s for Van. Unless I want to remove the strength for break and then place the HP there. Don't convert, crafting is cheaper. Yeah, like the US heroes are way too scarce, like all things considered, with how many characters that we would have to save up for, so burning too many U materials willy-nilly would just make things a lot more painful.
Modifying your augment, are you?
Yeah, let's go get more break. Forgot about HP 3.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Skills updated. Better check them out.
You only got 300 U materials in endgame. Regular U materials or U material pluses? Okay, I think I'm pretty content with that. Yeah.
Shifting to maintenance mode engaged.
And for Fairy, I think I touched up her, like, court setup earlier. Nothing much will change if I mean, technically, I could.
That one's a single element slot. Shard skills updated.
I mean, I might as well just give her the Judgment Feather. I'm not going to be casting with her, but I mean, I might as well. And then hit 3. She already has the breakers. I feel like might as well give her mine 3 if I'm going to be spamming Bulwark Blade. And then here, more
Looks
speed.
like a new shard skill.
We could tank up Fairy a bit here. Yep. Almost breaking 10,000 HP. Nice, nice. Fairy can be caster. Yeah, but I usually just have her as like a buff bot and craft spam bot for building up easy chains. So, I mean, I really should have like cast 3 tossed in somewhere. Like, I could probably switch the HP 3 and HP 2 here, and then, like, if need be, we could probably put in like
Shard skills updated.
cast 3. Although I'm removing the freeze resist that I have, but I guess I'll have to adapt the accessories on the fly. How am I feeling about Act 3 so far? I mean, I'm interested. I'm sorry, I'm not the best at, like, giving out, like, on-the-fly opinions about, like, what I'm currently going through. But all I know is that people set my expectations with this chapter being long as hell. That's basically about it.
Maintenance mode. Initiating maintenance.
Let's see, Ketra. Let's see.
That's a single
Solar,
element. Skills updated.
Aurora. Gaiaverse.
Skills updated.
Action. Okay, actually, we could actually get Guardian 2 if we do this.
Skills updated.
Yeah, I'd say we can go with the setup. Freeze resist is what I wanted, Marian farming. Yeah, like, I mean, I've been screwed over way too much by not having freeze resist.
New skill
I'll learn my
obtained.
lesson later.
Initiate. Don't worry. Citri's got your back.
Let's see, on yes.
Skills altered.
Metatasker. EP3. Yeah, no, I don't have enough.
Maintenance mode engaged. That one's a single element slot.
Okay, so that means I can remove action. Or not action cast. And with that... Okay, Judith, I don't think you need that much HP. Let's be real here. We'll probably just go copy the setup, so... yeah, attack 3 doesn't need to be here. We can put in break, or attack, I mean. And then...
That one's a single element slot.
Oh.
That one's a single... Shard skills updated.
You can just swap these
That one's a
around real
single element
quick.
slot.
Impede. Mind breaker. You can put in the other water stuff.
Shard skills updated.
There we go. Spirit breaker. Carbuncle. Got our auto forte and everything.
Let me handle this.
And then... Do we get anything from Mirage here, or is it just... Yeah, not that much a
That's a
note.
single element
I mean, if
slot.
anything, I should probably put in, like, Fear 2 of all things or something. But, do it later.
That's a single element slot.
Alright, just give everyone, like, same stuff.
Haha, come again. What would you like?
Okay, so more HP 3s. Tempest Burst. And then probably Fear 2. More Impede. Mine. Probably more hit. Mew. I'll take one more.
Let me handle this. That's a single element slot. Skill set updated.
There we go. HP. And... we have our Impassion Guard. Probably put in, like... something with Earth. Oh, I mean... could give Elaine Rusalka. Actually, whose S-Craft do I wanna reduce the delay of? I normally have it for Fairy for spamming purposes, but...
Let me handle this. That's a single element slot.
I mean... we could probably do the Shizuna.
Let me handle this. Skill set
heck
updated.
it. Anya still has EP2. Oh yeah, I know.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
It's not like it really makes too much of a difference either way, just given her, like, element values. And she's got enough EP to work with. She's over 1,000. Like, yeah, it's an extra 120, but I'll get it later. I'll get it later.
Maintenance mode engaged.
But yeah, I mean, my setup's definitely not going to be perfect or,
Maintenance mode activated.
you know, ideal or whatever. I'll just put whatever comes up.
That's a single element slot.
Ruby
Skill
Ring,
loadout
Crimson Ring
updated.
for HP. And then you could probably have... let's see, does 6 get you anything? No, it really doesn't really get you SCLM boost. Let's see, action, hit. He got his strikes and everything. Yeah, pretty good there.
Commencing maintenance. Maintenance mode activated.
Okay, I think that's about everyone we can work on at the moment.
Come again.
We'll keep more of our Sepith in reserve for whoever else might join us at this point in the story. So as a chance like Renee could just pop in out of nowhere, and I gotta update his stuff with more up-to-date action quartz and everything. Oh yeah, and Rostet needs to go cooking. The wellness burger.
It would be my pleasure.
Damn, that really is a wellness burger. Oh my god, look at how much HP that
I
restores.
put quite a lot of effort into this.
You know what? I think I'll eat it now. Alright, Shizuna.
Well, that was satisfying.
Everything else we have in inventory we've eaten, right? Yep. Alright, so that's about everything in Old Town. Let's go move on to... Let's take this in reverse. Let's go to the Center Marsh.
Shall we go?
Our boy Van took the longest because of his trash court setup. I mean, yeah, like his like mono element stuff. It has some stuff to be, it leaves more to be desired, but he can make do with a decent amount of things, honestly. Alright, any sub events here? Nope. Oh yeah, let's go hit up the... Oh, there's no new fishing supplies? Nah, never mind then. The vegetables I wholesaled to Romain have been a hit with the customers so far. We owe it all to him for promoting our produce in just the right way. Finding such a dependable vendor is like a farmer's dream come true. Lashkar told me that he wanted to go, or that he wanted time to go around and apologize to everyone he caused trouble for. I'm shortening his shifts for a while to account for that. He said he was headed for a Septian temple today. That boy's a conscientious one when it comes down to it.
Oh, what can I do for you? Drop by again sometime, yeah?
Just checking, there's no more... Oh, there is new shit. Unless that was just like the one that I forgot somehow.
Take a look at my wares.
The only way I'm gonna survive in this industry is by upping my brand value. Publicity and sales are important, sure, but little stunts won't change the big picture here. What I need to do is come up with a one-of-a-kind signature design that no one else can make.
Anything strike your fancy?
Hip Stragas for Yume. A pair of cute hip sneakers. Perfect for a kid on the go.
Thanks.
Where's our, oh, no.
Confirming your schedule.
Over here. Oh, right. Yeah, when I was farming the Merhian Gartons, I also got all these gem cards for upping bond points.
Thanks a bunch, Van.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
Oh god, we're gonna be hearing... okay, hold on. Let me turbo this.
Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
What? You expecting thanks? I'll take that.
Come
I'll take
on,
very
we
good
got
care
a lot
of
of
it. I'll
gem
take
cards to
very
go
good care
through.
of it.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Don't mind if I
Thank
do.
you very much. Thank you very much.
I'll take good care of it.
Whoa. You sure? You sure?
You have my thanks. I'll gladly take that off your hands.
Oh. Well, aren't you considerate?
Oh, I guess with the gem cards, I guess you don't need to max out.
Oh.
Well,
aren't you considerate?
Here I thought you had poor taste.
Okay. That she's in a Eusphere unification unclouded eyes of fish while getting an S rank. Or to get an S rank fish. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Shizuna to like use up a whole bunch for actual energy to do something as like find a legendary fish or some shit. Oh, Lalua. Oh, hello, Lulua. We heard you're having a live concert tomorrow. Yup, that's right. It'll be over at the venue in Riverside. Make sure to tell all your customers about it. Well, we'll certainly do our best to. I'll go tell a few of my friends right now. Oh, great. Thank you so much. Oh, and if there's ever anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Whether it's cleaning or carrying heavy boxes, I do just about anything for you guys. Oh my, you're still as thoughtful as ever, aren't you? I appreciate the offer, Lulua. I'll let you know if anything comes up. You're looking away and heard furious mashing. Look, those gem cards aren't gonna gift themselves. Oh, this place always brightens right up when Lulua comes by. I'll go say hello to her in a bit.
Oh, hello! Welcome!
Vantage Masters! Please, why can't we play Vantage Masters instead of Seven Hearts?
You're welcome back anytime.
Although I'm surprised that we haven't had any other Seven Hearts opponents recently.
Confirming your schedule.
I'm so happy.
Hey, Xena maxed out. Lunar Lamp. Oh, please let it be a good accessory. Please let it be a good accessory. Please let it be a good accessory. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually pretty good. 50 whole art strength with 5 speed? Nice. The evasion and the arts evasion are kind of whatever because like whoever you're going to be having casting, potentially you're probably not going to have them with much evasion. But 50s or 50 strength or art strength? Huh. I mean, I just think Katra or Reset could just hold on to it then. I mean, part of me wants Katra to hold it because, like, when I was farming, I was using his Exosia Ray. His Exosia Ray skill is actually pretty nice. Like, decent amount of hits, has a chance for delaying, and, you know, if you want some burst potential, but you have Katra out on the field, but you don't feel like you can really swap to someone else to take advantage of, like, whatever circumstance in battle, I feel like this is some pretty good burst damage right here, and then you just give Katra, let me see. But then I'd have to... Okay, hold on, how am I gonna...
Initiating maintenance.
Actually, wait, does he even have any... Lost Mobius, Thanatos Jail, and all that? Yeah, no, he ain't actually casting...
Initiate, that's a single element.
He's not actually casting any space stuff, so I might as well just give him 100% accuracy. And then give him the Lunar Lamp. Yeah. Okay, now we're getting some good stuff here.
Want to take a look?
Let's see, Shizuna... Yeah, you have the evasion thing equipped. Yeah, I know some people have a little bit too much accuracy right now. I need to fix that. Agnes... Oh yeah, Agnes has the evasion thing. Should be
Come again.
fine.
Oh yeah, we took you around here once before, didn't we? Huh? Where'd the Divine Blade go?
But she's right here.
Oh, sorry. I spotted these delicious-looking apples and just thought I'd help myself.
She ate all those in the blink of an eye.
Let's see. Checking a fish's eye is supposed to tell you how fresh it is. But how do I know if it's good or bad again? Kane plans to cook dinner for us tonight. He even insisted on shopping for the ingredients himself. As tempting as it is to throw my two-mirror in, I'll just keep quiet and watch from the side. Welcome. Would you care for some fresh fish? If you're wondering why I'm working a side gig, it's because the two things we need most on our path to idol stardom are Mira and stamina. Lulu is out doing part-time deliveries for the same reason. Natalie's even signed on as our manager. With you, success story starts here. We just gotta keep up the momentum. Boy, you're not even patting the dog. Your hand is floating above, hovering above the dog. Although from this angle, it does look like you're patting him on the head, though. I guess it's all a matter of perspective. Cold weather like today's calls for a nice toasty cocktail, wouldn't you say? For the casual drinker, I recommend adding a bit of hot water to dilute the alcohol content. It'll go down smoother that way.
Hello there. Thank you.
It's chillier than usual today, so my hot chocolate's been selling like crazy. If you want something to pair with it, I recommend getting an orange cannelli. Sweetness of the chocolate meshes perfectly with the tang from the orange zest. Damn, now that's a combination to die and go to heaven for. It really does sound delicious.
Check out what I have on offer.
Stop on by and take a look. Strawberries are in season, and we've got them by the basketful. You can eat them as is, or make a jam out of them. Or since it's a little chilly today, you could even mash them to mix with a warm glass of milk. Warm strawberry milk. Kane's working hard to help his dad, so I had to do the same for my mom. I don't really understand it yet, but I want to try doing some bookkeeping for the stall someday. I have a sneaking suspicion that our neighbor Kane has inspired Shell to put more effort into helping out with the stall today. Haha, not that it's anything to complain about.
Let me know, please. Come back anytime.
Just when I think we're in for warmer weather, the universe surprises us with a sheet of snow. My hot foods are selling like hotcakes now, thanks to that. On the flip side, it means I'm starting to run out of certain ingredients. I source everything here from here in the Center Marsh anyway, though, so that's not too big of an issue.
What can I get for you? Thanks for shopping.
Wait.
So, what's on the menu?
We're not fishing for anything here, huh? Nothing in the fountain? But I see fish right here. Why can't we fish these ones up? This light sprinkle of snow makes the Ascent Marsh look so stylish. It does the same to me when I'm going around pushing sales too.
Hey, welcome!
Oh yeah, wait, what the heck? Well, why is it in some areas that have extra shard tokens, but then... Huh. Fun fact about the salmon we're selling today. Peggy made the winning bid on it at the fish market this morning. I was there for support, of course, but believe me when I say my little girl is a force to be reckoned with. Sharp as a tack, cute as a button. I couldn't be prouder to have a daughter like her. Welcome. We got some nice tender salmon in stock today. Simmer 'em, bake 'em, fry 'em in a pot. Wait a second, I've heard this somewhere before. They're so fresh, you can even eat them raw if you want. Raw? That's common in Far Eastern culture, I believe. We call it sashimi. I always thought it was a normal thing to eat over here too, though. You'll see it at some Eastern restaurants from time to time, but it's definitely not the norm. If it's snowing doesn't mean it's powder season. No, It is March right now, sir. In game, it is March right now.
Right then.
No Padaroos in this chat, not yet. Raw fish goes good with soy sauce, in case you ever eat it that way. Just ask any of the Far Eastern stalls if you want to know more. But do they have any genuine wasabi though? Now that's the good shit. I've only had like legitimate wasabi like one time before when I went to LA with like a cousin of mine, like way back when. Bro, I still remember how different it felt compared to like the usual, well, it's basically just horseradish, but compared to legitimate wasabi. Bro, it is a huge difference compared to like what people think is wasabi. Man. Actually, nah, I shouldn't get too depressed over some things. I'm of the opinion that the jewelry one purchases should befit their station. But I don't disapprove of those who buy expensive trinkets in hopes that they'll one day be worthy to wear them. What say you, boys and girls? Care to make an early investment in the person you might become? Okay, Barbara. Oh yeah, anything here? Nope. Ithanak, please. It's not Christmas. It's not even July, so we can't even make the Christmas in July joke. Come on. You can wait out 3-ish more months. Just kidding. Well, this is quite the harvest they have today. These tomatoes in particular are impeccable in color, shape, and taste. And affordable to boot. Maybe I'll run some over to Victor's place later.
Alright then.
Chilly days like these are a perfect match for our piping hot kebabs. Buy now and I'll even cram some extra meat on as bonus.
What can I get for you?
Thanks a bunch.
So wait, there's no one in this rest area up here? Well, I mean, technically there are people here, but none that we can talk to. Any... ah. Yeah, I guess they have for like the route splits generate like route specific shard token spawns. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, Tiger gave a thing of fish for Etoile, but Etoile's looking the other way. Oh my god, dude, this cat drama. Isn't this little gray cat the same one from Old Town? Kinda sounds like she's got the blues. What could be upsetting her, I wonder? She did seem to be hunting around for something yesterday. Yeah, could be that the search brought her all the way here. Tiger? Aww, I think somebody's upset his gift got turned down. Kinda makes you feel for the little guy. Just cat sounds. Oh yeah, wait. What's going on with the coffee people here? Alright, sir, how did you enjoy your first cafe latte? I'm a black coffee purist, but surprisingly, the cafe latte I had yesterday was very agreeable. Rather than overpowering the natural taste of the coffee, the milk and sugar added a new, appealing depth of flavor. Despite fancying myself an expert on the subject, I in truth was the most uncultured of all. It's embarrassing, really. Maybe I'll start having Ward add some sugar in milk from time to time. Oh no, it's become a heathen. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, how about the cafe latte lady? I'm loyal to my cafe lattes, but admittedly, the black coffee I had yesterday went down smooth. I expected it to be bitter through and through, but the aroma was full-bodied, with just a hint of sweetness. It forced me to acknowledge just how narrow my perspective was. Oh. Maybe I'll start having Ward hold the sugar and milk from time to time. But how do you like your coffees? Acidic? Not my Elton. Speaking of, like, actually, it's been a while since I had my last bag of coffee, so I actually ended up ordering a bag a couple days ago, and oh man, it's on its way here as we speak. In some more days of time though, because delivery times. But yeah. Looking forward to making some coffee again. It's been about, I think, like, over a month at this point. Cause like, for a while I've been buying a bag every month, but I'm slowing down on how often I'd be buying a bag. So probably just like every other month, maybe 3 months depending. But yeah. I really like having some light roast coffee. And also earlier, I like got on sale like a V60 coffee brewer set. So I'm kind of like waiting for the coffee to come over so I can actually see how to brew with it. But yeah, fun stuff, fun times ahead. It can be hard to brew a good cup of coffee on cold, snowy days like these. But despite that, Mr. Ward manages to produce the exact same flavor every single time. It's incredible. I'll have to peek in on him whenever I can. This is my chance to swipe his techniques.
Alright then.
What's really wild is how Mr. Ward got two people as stubborn as Elton and Jumana to do a total 180. It's like his brewing process is magic or something. Also, Rami has a little bit of a point with like colder weather, because like you gotta like at least take into consideration the ambient temperature in the room, because if it's like really heckin' cold, if there's one thing you gotta be like conscious about when you're brewing coffee, or at the very least like with pour over, right? Like as you have the grounds in, you have your coffee brewer preheated, hopefully, and everything, and then as you're trying to pour the water through, if the surrounding like room temperature is like cold as balls, yeah, the coffee might be a little bit different than what you would think, because the grounds and the water you're using are cooling much faster than you would expect. So that's actually something you could probably take into consideration when pouring. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, like the part of me kind of wishes they go a little bit more nerdy with like some of the coffee talk here, just so I can feel like a bit gratified about like me going down the coffee rabbit hole myself. Just so I can go, oh yes, I know what they're talking about. Like if one of these two actually bring up like acidity or fruitiness in like the coffee they have, then we're talking. You're looking at Ceylan Lulua's official new manager. The two of them plan to put on a live concert tomorrow in Riverside, but their strategy pretty much starts and stops right there. That just won't fly. The fans' expectations are going to rise with each and every event they hold. It's not too late though. I need to think of a way to dial up their appeal to maximum. Kind of think of it, Ceylan and Lulua formed their duo exactly half a year ago. It's the perfect hook. All we have to do now is get the word out. Little brandy once coffee can help stave off chilly days such as these. Oh yeah, I heard about like alcohol and coffee. I forget what it's. I forget if there's like a specific name for that kind of thing, but I have read it's kind of a thing. Thinking like Ireland? I don't remember. There's a special method in which you soak sugar cubes in liquor before setting them afire and letting them melt into your drink. They call it a Café Royale. A strong woody aroma and vibrant blue flames make for a classy way to enjoy your cup of joe.
All right then.
I mean, I'm not really one for alcohol, but I'll try just to see what it's like. Any shard tokens around here? Oh, right, there's a box here. Wait. Wait, what's got him up in, well, an arm? I'm telling you, it's true! It had this huge shadow too. I mean, it was humongous. Sounds like it could be a legendary catch. If you're not lying, that is. I mean, come on. Do you really think it'd be that easy for you to just stumble upon? Hey, well, why wouldn't it be? I'm pretty skilled at this, you know. Well, if it's the real deal, then you've hit the jackpot. But unless you got some kind of hard proof, which you don't, we're just gonna have to table this for now. Ditto to that. Anyway, let's head over to our usual spot in Riverside when Shannon's done with work. Sounds like a plan. I'm sure my shift will be over before you know it. Hey, wait! The least you could do is give me the benefit of the doubt! Oh, hey you guys. Sorry, we're kinda caught up in our old world for a second there. Here, why don't I give you the usual? Fish bait. Thanks, we'll use them wisely. If whatever Kyle saw really was a legendary catch, I'd be hooked, but what are the chances of that? Anyway, we're gonna head to our usual fishing hole to do our life's calling after my shift. I'll be able to work extra hard now that I got something to look forward to.
Fish is so tasty.
Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, I heard we got some snowfall in town. Crazy, huh? The river's probably colder than normal too. I wonder if that'll affect the fish we can find in it. That's one of the joys of the sport. It changes side by side with the seasons. Well, no way around it. I just had to bring them to where I saw that massive shadow. We'll understand what the fuss is about after spotting it for ourselves. Oh. Shannon came into work a shift at our store today. Now I can go ahead and fish my afternoon away.
So, what's on the menu?
Nothing apparently. Grandpa, I don't know how to tell you this, but there ain't no fish in this water. Okay, that about covers Center Marsh. Alright, now for the Auber district. That's just all the Armas Academy stuff locked off.
Shall we go?
Now for the Auber district. Also, glancing over my shoulder real quick on my OBS, and yeah, nothing going on with the YouTube feed or whatever. So yeah, like with last night, it was all smooth. Tonight, no problem so far. Alright, seems whatever I changed, well, hopefully resolves things for now. And for the foreseeable future, please, I just want to stream in peace. Please, I don't want any more technical issues.
Whoops, wrong way.
Man, we can't go into school. Wait, they placed the shard tokens there. Oh, bro. Hello, Francois. Having snow's a bit unusual, don't you think? It sure is. Be careful not to catch a cold, alright? Well, I suppose a polish should be enough to keep you warm. Yes, if you hug him tight, it's like you don't even need a coat. And I'm sure you and Madeleine will do just fine in this weather too. Oh, I have no doubt about that. Wait, who's here? Oh, whoops. It's almost time for the Artemis Academy Festival. Seeing all the students rushing about reminds me that another year has passed. I'm glad to hear they'll be holding the event again this year. Those women are teachers at Armis, right? Don't tell me. Are they in the love triangle? Philia, sister. Wait, no. There I go again. Go away, bad thoughts. You won't get me this time. Oh. Sonia, Leafa, and Toa. So wait, was there a... Oh, this one right here. Again, thank you for grading all those tests, you two. Oh, of course, Miss Leafa. Oh, by the way, I wanted to apologize for being unable to attend that party yesterday. Oh, it was no bother, Toa. It turned into a bit of a girls' gossip party at the end anyway, so you really didn't miss much. Although, I wouldn't be opposed to hearing more on Miss Sonia's... Oh, sorry about that. I wouldn't be opposed to hearing more on Miss Sonia's marriage search. What do you say? Oh, you're right. That does sound quite interesting. Well, you see, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. Oh yeah, that political debate is happening tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, let's talk about that instead. You know, I actually did want to hear your thoughts on the matter, Miss Toa. Why don't we leave that for a later time? I'm still curious about what else Miss Sonia has to share. Huh, don't think I've ever seen that black-haired teacher before. Female teachers of Armis. I'm sure they must be a hoot. Well, you're not wrong. I'd like to put aside the topic of marriage for a moment, so... Oh, today is my cheat day actually. That means I get to chow down on all the sweets I can stomach. Well, I'd certainly like to join you. Don't get a stomach ache.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Aha. Well, if it isn't Van. I believe it's been about a month since you last visited, no? Sorry, I had some work to do outside the city. Come to think of it though, aren't you supposed to be unveiling your seasonal cake for spring soon? I've been looking forward to it for a while now. Yes, well, I'm afraid we've fallen a little behind schedule with planning recently. But I'll try to have it ready by the end of April. At least. Just a little longer, I promise. Alright. Well, the good news is that we have plenty of extra projects in the works at the moment. We'll be busy for a while yet. Our seasonal cake is one of our most anticipated signature items, however. I'll have to make sure it satisfies most of my most loyal customers.
What would you like? Come again!
Holland makes the most beautiful cakes. It's almost spring, which means he'll be adding a limited edition seasonal cake to the menu. I can't wait to taste it. Can we wander down here? You don't have any business here. Gotcha. Let's go collect the rest of the shard tokens first. Oh, Giordano! How you doing, buddy? It feels like the embassy's been having some issues lately. You see, His Highness usually takes the time to greet me whenever he stops by, but something about him seemed off today. Oh no. Well, maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh no, God. Okay. Snow is very rare indeed. I wonder if the goddess decided the weather on a whim today. Anyway, please feel free to take the chance to warm yourself up inside the cathedral. We try to keep the temperature as comfortable as possible. Alright, Giordano buddy, what you got for us? It was bumper to bumper on the expressway. Had to take the back road to get here. Got a few prior commitments to take care of at the moment, but I should be back in my usual spot by noon. Anyway, you need anything, just give me a holler, alright?
Alright then.
Oh, I thought he has more to say. Man. that's inside. Father Watson went to meet with one of his friends in Old Town. Whenever I hold classes during Sunday school, I'm reminded of how fulfilling friendships can be. Make sure you all remember to take care of the people who matter to you. Alright. Extra shard tokens. Alright. And one on the opposite end. What a relief it is to know he's well. His destination certainly gave me cause for worry at first, but it appears my fears were unfounded. Well, with that concern allayed, I suppose I should start preparing for afternoon mass. Kinda sounds like he's talking about Master. Well, whatever. Not like worrying about it will get me anywhere. Oh. So he did stop by. Oh, excuse me. As time moves forward, politics will continue to transform. However, we must remember to retain our principles. Goddess, may you continue to guide Ryan into a brighter future. Alright, and that about does it for the Auber district. What about Blacklight?
Let's be on our way.
No sub events. Alright. Any shard tokens to find around here? Doesn't seem like it, and we'd be able to see them through the walls, so I don't think there's anything new here in terms of shard tokens. What about fishing? Anything new here?
So, what's on the menu?
Actually, no, I don't think we have anything new because we caught everything. We just need to find a moonlight.
So, what's on the menu? So, what's on the menu? So, what's on the menu?
Yep, okay. Let's just take it from the start here. Apparently, something happened in the condemned sector yesterday. They found gang members with most of the bones in their body broken. Wait. Was that from Walter or recently? It's incredibly suspicious if you ask me. I just hope it doesn't start affecting my business.
Now, what might you be after, I'll be seeing you.
There's usually only invalids and junkies in the condemned sector. That's why this is so suspicious. I suppose I just have to keep an eye on things for the time being. Do we actually move here? Oh, we can actually go to the condemned sector.
Slicing down!
Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. They would have marked it already with like a side quest thing over here, or like some random monster in some very like particular location. So let's go back to the Blacklight district.
Go, go, go!
I heard that whole hayaway situation's come to a close finally. But for whatever reason, there's been reports of them meeting in the condemned sector. I can't imagine why though. Whoever saw them was hallucinating.
Ho ho! Come again soon! Ho ho! Come again soon!
Oh, it's the weapon shop. Hey, it's been a while. You're that girl! Have you been well? You two know each other? That's the same reaction he had to me. They met the last time she was in the capital. He helped me fix the sheath of my blade. It was actually, It's actually held up pretty well so far. Oh, is that so? I'm glad to hear it. But please, take a look around. Would you care for some high-quality clove oil? That might just be what my blade needs. He's got a whole bunch of sword products lined up. Awfully convenient. His business must be doing well. Inventory hasn't been moving as quickly as I'd like it to lately. How unfortunate. Oh, do people just not want to buy weapons anymore? I would assume it's because things have been more peaceful these days. No, that's not it. See, the army made changes to their equipment policies, which resulted in them releasing some of their old weapons to the public. Then some sect arms products were placed on the market for more affordable prices. I just ended up buying too much stuff. My warehouse is full to bursting. Yeah, I should have figured. It sounds like it's been pretty lively around here. You have no idea. I got a good number of warehouses in the Republic, but actually transporting my products to them, or to the mall, can be a bit difficult. Why is inventory management such a headache? My life would be so much easier if I could just get rid of it all.
Welcome! Thank you for coming!
Chaos. Cool.
Please stop by again! Welcome! Thank you for coming!
There we go. Upgraded Shizuna weapon.
Please stop by again!
Hey, guess what? Mommy said she's gonna let me go to school from now on. There must be loads of kids my age up top. I can't wait to meet them all. And you know what else? I met a bunch of big kids last time I went to the surface. They told me there's supposed to be a big school festival soon. I love festivals. Maybe I can get Mommy to take me.
Wanna rest
Aww.
here?
Come on, Gabriella. Don't you think you're being a little too overprotective? Sure, an escort to the cathedral is fine, but you have me to watch while I work. Wait. You have to watch me while I work too? Hey, you can never be too prepared for an attack, okay? You're so paranoid. Well, whatever. Why don't I watch the store while you go pick up Yoda? By the way, you need to start letting him walk to Sunday school by himself. Huh. I'll consider it. Is it really okay to leave you by yourself? Ever the stalwart warrior you are. Gabriella said she'd give me a little something for watching the bar for her, but she always takes time out of her day to listen to my complaining. I figured this was the least I could do for her, you know? Wait, why does it feel like I'm forgetting something? If you're forgetting something, it probably wasn't that important. So wait, you love how cheaper it is to buy stuff here than it did buying in the overworld? I mean, like, with the Hermit's delivery, it's just a markup for a convenience fee if you don't want to bother going to the areas where they're properly sold. That are like if you're location locked and you need to get something but you can't access it. It's something I've been thinking about for a while now, but with all the shop stuff sorted, I've decided to start sending Yoda to Sunday school. I'll be staying with him during class though. I mean, you see how cute he is, right? What if someone tries to kidnap him? Oh my god, Gabriella.
I have some good books on sale.
Oh my god. Lindsay, my left ear heard all of that. Man, that sound direction was so weird when you're just trying to like walk right in front of her. Oh my god, my left ear heard so much of that. Spring is here. That means I'm a year older, and a year closer to the expiration of the statute of limitations. The thought is so relieving. I can't believe it's been 2 years since I stabbed my ex-boyfriend. I'm almost there. Back away. Back away carefully. All I need to do is wait out these next 6 months and I'll be good to go. Oh, I hope the time passes quickly. The injury I caused wasn't too serious, so I believe the statute of limitations should only be 3 years. Once I'm free, I'm gonna head to the surface and go cafe hopping. Just 6 months left, only half a year. It'll be difficult, but I'll do my best. I swear. I swear, in Kaino Kiseki, whatever amount of time passes, we better see a side quest coming up with Lindsay, with her about to stab a unassuming, like, boyfriend that doesn't know any better. And we better, like, just get in between them and, like, just, like, stop the whole situation. I need to see this again.
What would you like?
Eastern delicacies.
Please stop by again sometime.
Even better, she tries to stab Van again. Oh god. Forager's Feast. Oh, wait, oh. Man, I didn't, oh, she probably put up a Forest PG in Riverside. Oh, God, I didn't think, son of a bitch, dude. I have a process with how I do these things. Come on. Huh. Unprecedented doesn't even begin to describe this case. It's times like these when I wish I had that Spriggan on call. Ah, speak of the devil. Nice to see you, Arkwright Solutions. you know, that camera pan as she turned around to see the entirety of Arkwright Solutions here is just perfect. You just have the whole crew just like waiting on her side. Oh. Your body language tells me you aren't here about the notice I posted on that bulletin board. What? Did you put up a request? Feels like I'm gonna regret this, but go ahead and give us the details. We'll hear you out. I'll just jump right into it then. It all began this morning. A man I'd never seen before had fallen unconscious here in the Blacklight district. He was easy pickings. That is to say, I gave him a checkup out of the kindness of my heart. While there weren't any external injuries, his disease has grown so severe that he couldn't move a muscle. I had medication specific to his condition in stock, so I brought him into the clinic and treated him then and there. Wow, you're a real saint of a doctor. Save the part where she called him easy pickings. Now, this is where the problem comes in. Is this gonna be like Back Alley Doctor? Oh, never mind. I took my eyes off him for just a second, only to come back to an empty room and some money for my services. There was no sign that anyone else had come in, so he must have run off on his own. Well, if he's trying to dip out of paying his medical bills, that'd be one thing. But the prices you charge are practically highway robbery. Besides, this patient left enough Mira before going, right? That he did, and the funny thing was, it was actually more than I was planning to charge. More? In any case, I have a few ideas as to why he ran out on me the way he did. He kept on ranting and raving, I can't believe they're after me, and so forth. There was a lot more to it, but that's the only part I could make out clearly. Those are the words of a guy caught up in the wrong kind of trouble. Whatever it is, the hit's big enough that he'd rather book it than stay here and heal up. Maybe so. If it were as simple as that, I'd have been content to send him on his merry way, lollipop in hand. But his treatment isn't even close to complete yet. If he doesn't regularly take medication to relieve any side effects, the results could be disastrous. Worst case scenario, he'll die. Just like that. What? That's horrible! Shouldn't he be trying to, I don't know, save his life? Huh, no need to get so worked up. I said worst case scenario, didn't I? The chances of that are below 1%. Though it's 100% certain he'll end up in so much pain that he would wish he were dead. Well, that's not any better! Indeed, if his condition was critical to begin with, any additional side effects will only exacerbate it. His personal circumstances notwithstanding, it would be best to retrieve him sooner rather than later. I'm guessing that's what you're requesting us to do. Right you are. My patient paid me in full, so I have an obligation to ride this out to the end. I'd appreciate it if you could bring him in here, or bring him back here as quickly as you can. Huh, that's a more level-headed ask than I was bracing for. I'm also a bit concerned about whoever it is that's after him. Whether it's to gather information or save someone in need, we're duty-bound to address this matter. What do you think, fan? Let's see. Thank you, I need chaos, please. Guess we don't have much of a choice but to take the job. Thanks. Glad you're seeing things my way. Now, here are some pills. Pass them along to my patient if you manage to find them. They're the same kind I originally planned to administer in order to moderate his side effects. If he's already exhibiting symptoms, these should be able to curb them for a while. Consider it done. So, mind giving us a few more specifics on this runaway of yours? Not at all. He's a man in his late 20s with a slim build. The medicine I gave him likely restored his mobility to some small degree. But as his treatment is only in its early stages, ergo, far from complete, I suspect he'll be struggling to walk. Well, in that case, it should be easy to follow his trail. Well, then the next question is which way this guy was headed. Is he hiding out in the Blacklight district, or did he already make for the hills? Need chaos can never be weirder out of context. What do you mean? If Jack can do it, then so can I. Chaos. I must kill chaos. Well, why don't we go to the nearest exit and check? We can ask around the area and see if anyone saw him. If a sighting is reported, then the likelihood that he left the district grows. Elsewise, we can safely assume that he is still somewhere to be found here. Works for me. The exit closest to us is over in the northeast. Lindsay's shop is set up around those parts, so we can try asking her about it. Let the search begin.
Let's get this party started.
I'll just leave searching for the runaway to you. But if anything happens, contact me. As the one who did the asking, I'll do what I can to help.
What's up? You'll be...
Yeah, let's go talk to the rest of the... Let's go talk to the rest of the townspeople first before we do the 4SPG. Alvis? Alvis, what are you doing here? Elaine? Nothing in particular. Can't keep depending on everyone else. And I can't allow myself to tarnish the B-rank name. It looks like something's bothering him. Huh, wonder what mess he's in this time. Or maybe he's too caught up in his feelings for a certain someone lately. Well, whatever it is, I have high hopes for Alvis. I wish him the best. Right. Doesn't seem like he'll be getting over it anytime soon. Alvis? Yesterday's request. I should have known better. I mean, I almost put the client and Regina in danger. Maybe I shouldn't have been promoted in the first place. So it's like that one big time slip up, like just after promotion that's got him all down in the dumps. Hey, it's Joe Browning! You gotta enter the knockout tournament, man! Yeah, we've really been looking forward to it! I'm not joining. I've got other things to take care of, okay? Manly things! I'll do a counter there and then rush him with my elbow. Oh, this is useless. I just can't see myself beating the bastard. I need to be stronger. Much stronger. Oh please, let us see this guy for a joke boss fight. Please, I need to see this happen. Like, he'll be so obsessed for his like rush for power that we'll have to fight him to stop him from like begging for a death wish by trying to fight Walter.
Come on over and say hello.
Oh, why is it so chill today? Oh well, I'll warm up in no time as long as I hustle. And say, Why don't we have a drink or two to really get the blood flowing? Whoa, whoa,
I made
whoa.
these. See you later, cutie.
Alright. And in a suit. Yes, yes, or what do you say to have... Oh, whoops. Yes, yes, what do you say to having a girl that's a little more inexperienced? Don't you think it'd be nice to warm her up a little? Her voice would sound all the sweeter. How about it? That's not a bad idea. Oh god. Now that we have new talent, I need to start getting more customers in the door. This customer's got a lot of hidden kinks. He'll be just right for Eden. Maybe I can set him up with Lizzie. Yeah, good idea. I'll even introduce them myself. Oh dear god. Mistress? Tracy brought back a good number of new girls yesterday. It's going to be a doozy training them all. And it might be even harder on the club. At least until they learn how to... at least until they learn to hustle customers themselves. But I can tell they're down in their luck. Well, the least I can do is give them a place to earn a living.
Ooh, I better see you again.
Oh my god. Out of most of the NPCs we see in this whole game, they really do have this one particular maid, like, or waitress, with this same line, even in Daybreak 1. Yeah, just oh my god. The only one NPC that repeatedly has the same lines. We decided to open the betting parlor for today's final Z1 race. If you're interested, most people go for Etoise. After that, it's Ingrid, then Lena. But if you're not betting, get out of the way. I'm just trying to move things along before the scum get too noisy. These losers make such a ruckus over this stuff. Look, if you're gonna bet, do it already. Otherwise, get out of the way. Hey, glad you came. Heard you had a spot of trouble yesterday. To think you get into a fight with a princess. Yeah, I can't believe Ashen would try to do something like that. And Ikaruga had the same misunderstanding somehow. Something weird's going on, for sure. Wait, why is the Divine Blade of Silver here? I'm a Spriggan now. No, she's not. She's just here to lend us a hand. Huh, and a skill hand that'll be. Anyway, I think it's pretty clear that something's happening behind the scenes here. I'm at a bit of a loss on where to start gathering info though. But I'm sure you all have a lead, right? I wouldn't call it a lead exactly. You must be talking about what we learned about the Crimson Corrosion. Sorry, but there's not actually much we can explain right now. Wanted to do a bit more digging, but you think you could keep us informed of anything new in the meantime? Of course. Still, kinda just sucks that we can't figure out what's going on. I mean, we're information brokers for goodness sake. I know the feeling, Hal. But something tells me this whole deal might be a bit more than we bargained for. Anyway, we'll let you know if there's anything unusual on our end. Just keep in touch, alright? We will. Thank you very much. Given what happened on Nemeth Island, guess it's not too surprising the Oathbreaker's involved. Haven't actually heard anything about the Society making any moves though. They may need to cast a wider net. Anyway, I'll let you know if I find anything, alright? Both Ashen and Ikaruga had a misunderstanding of the situation, or I suppose, had an awareness different from reality. Damn. That is so on the mark there. Either way, it was all an illusion. Got a feeling some other power could be at play here. But all we really have are guesses at the moment. Well, that's fine. I'll just have to use my info networks to find the answer. I don't think you really need to use the info network. Like, you just guessed it straight off. God damn.
I bet I can catch a big one here.
Alright, let's go see. Alright, let's go make a save here just in case.
Some good books on sale.
Let me ask you something.
A slender, sickly-looking man in his late 20s? Actually, I did see someone like that just a bit ago. He went through that exit right over there. We hit the bullseye right off the bat. Though, if he's left the Blacklight district, that gives us no shortage of locations to investigate. We're gonna need a little more info then. Like what direction he went, or if he was being tailed. Anything else you happen to notice, Lindsay? Well, let me think. He was out of breath, but that didn't keep him from muttering to himself. Things like, this passport should do the trick, and it'll be dicey near the embassies, but I have to go. You could have knocked him over with a feather. I was torn on whether or not to reach out. Thin, wimpy types don't usually do it for me, but his heavy panting and looks of agony were just so adorable. What did I just read aloud? Oh my god, girl! Oh, oops, did I say that aloud? Only at the top of your lungs. Thanks for sharing, though. Funny girl, this one. Anyway, that passport bid sticks out to me. Chances are he came to the Blacklight district in order to get one faked for him. Then there's the part about the embassies. Sounds like he's got no choice but to be in the same area as them. Then our next stop is the Auber district. That's where all the embassies are. Well, I can't say I followed any of that, but I'm glad I was able to help. Hurry and finish up your work so you can visit me again, okay, boyfriend number 4? How many times do I gotta say it? We are not together, period. Well, isn't this a comical little routine? See that glare in her eyes? Terrifying.
I have some good books on sale.
Yeah, actually, through here? Ah. What? Oh. Alright, here we are in the Auber district. That's where this is where that patient from Isabel's clinic fled to, presumably. But how exactly are we going to find him? Going by the dude's mumbling. He'll be steering clear from the embassies if he can help it. Other than that, we're pretty hard up for clues. Actually, I got one thing we can try. Isabel gave this guy something specifically made to treat his condition, right? What, are we gonna shard search by, like, scanning the medicine or some shit? I mean, shard search can do anything at this point. She said as much, yeah, but what difference does that make? I believe I see your implication. Let me just check if my idea holds any water first. Hello, hello? Something the matter? We're on the hunt for your patient, but figuring out how to pick up his trails got us stumped. So I had a question for you. Is it possible to track any ingredients of that medication you gave him? You want us to track the medicine itself? Oh, really thinking outside the box, I see. The doses were delivered both orally and via injection. In other words, the medicine he ingested might leave detectable particles when he exhales. Bro, how... Oh my god! Like, how, like, strong is the shard search function where it can detect trace elements of a medication from the breath, from the exhalation of, like, someone breathing, like, down a street? Detectable particles. Like, how much of a dose did he have where breathing out heavily would leave, like, a cloud of... that we can detect with shard search? Oh my god. Okay. I mean, sure. Do whatever you want. I can send you the name of the drug if you need. That'd be great. I'll let you get back to it then. knock him dead out there. Or, well, you know what I mean. Now I understand. The patient's breathing was labored. If the traces he left are spaced closely enough, we may be able to perform a shard search. Right, and factoring in wind displacement and would allow us to reverse calculate their origin points too. Sure. Okay. Like, I think out of all the things that I could be throwing up my arms for in disbelief or whatever, it's just like, out of all the things, like time rewinding with dead ends, like Shizuna just being able to do anything and everything she wants and no one can do shit about it, or whatever other random thing. The thing that just like bothers me the most, even though I'm just like for the most part I'm letting it slide, the most ridiculous thing is just how crazy shard search is as a tool. It can actually just do everything for you. Oh my god. Like, even Batman will want to see like how he could upgrade his detective vision with like a shard search function or some shit. Then allow me to test whether a shard search detects any matches to this pharmaceuticals components. Sure, take it away. The traces are discernible, if only faintly. A shard search would indeed be feasible, albeit more difficult to follow than usual. Oh, you're incredible, Reset. Well, it figures you're a tech whiz. Wouldn't be much of a Mardu concierge otherwise. Your praise honors me. Alright, let's get the show on the road. The longer we take, the more off the mark Reset's calculations we get. Right. Looks like someone left some marks behind here. He might have stopped to take a break on the bench. Yes, getting so far as the Auber district must have been extremely taxing for him. We need to hurry and bring him back to Isabel. Guess we can look around here for a minute. This is as far as the trail goes. Our runaway patient must have passed through this gate then. But why? All it leads to is an abandoned subway line. There's a possibility that he has a fake passport, if you recall. In which case, his goal would be to either leave the country illicitly or obtain a fraudulent visa. Given that, choosing this route would imply that he's attempting to escape the capital. I see now. He's planning to lose his pursuers by sneaking out underground. Sure, but the border's not exactly a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Auber district. It'd take a real nutcase to make that trek with the body falling apart at the seams. Just goes to show how desperate he is. But the only way to know what he's going through is to ask the guy himself. Let's go inside and get to searching. Keep your heads on a swivel, or just in case. Tell Mom. The team entered the abandoned subway line and proceeded into its depths. Then, in the distance, they spotted the figure of a man on the run. Oh, shoot. They're getting on me already. Oh, nothing else for it. This won't buy me much time, but I'm short on options. Just a little further until we catch up. Think again. Rats, he slipped away. And I think I just heard a lock engage. These doors look old, but the security system seems to be relatively new. Most likely, it can only be released from the opposite end. What now? Maybe there's a detour we can take. Going the long way around would just give them a free pass to shake us off. Good point. We're better off keeping up the chase through here. He looked pretty bone tired just now, so my bet's that he'll take this chance to rest. How do you plan to open these doors then? Well, the only way we can, by unlocking them from the inside. Think your little friend can help us with that, Katra. Oh, I get it. You want Theo to wrap around and disengage a lock. Like, I just find it funny that Theo just like drops in like that. Theo, reporting for duty. But how are they supposed to get to the other side? Oh, there's an air duct back there. It probably connects to this room, structurally speaking. There you have it, Theo. Try sneaking in through the duct. Understood, Katra. Initiating auto mode. You hate this quest? Oh, it can't be that bad. Oh shit. Wait, there's little collectibles here? Oh, just like a Tyrol bomb and all that only? There's like there are missables here? Oh. Okay, I appreciate that heads up then. Wait, what do you mean they're missable? Oh, okay, that's fucked. That is so fucked if you put missables in a place like this. What the hell? It's a one-time only. Do I want to know how many they keep track of? Sure. Let me know. Ooh. There's 3. Okay. Excuse me? You want... Did I miss a switch? I mean... Scan again. Oh... Yeah, I was seeing this outline. Oh, that is so silly. I'm not sure how I feel about having to search for the power line like this. KW. I don't know, it feels weird. This feels like some Mission Impossible shit. Oh my, oh, they move. Why do they have to move? Oh dear, oh my god. You had to do this a few times to find the missables? Aww. Oh shit! Don't tell me you lose out on like bonus SP if you trigger the alarm. Son of a bitch. There's no bonus? Oh, okay. Okay, this has to be... Ah. Dude, the fucking camera angle. Serum capsule? Nah, that's probably my time to get out of here. Yeah, those are just walls there. Oh. Wait. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, that's so fucked. That's so stupid. I was like, no. Oh my god, I didn't think they. Because usually it would stop at an earlier point, not go all the way to the Thought controlling. Bro, this is some stupid shit. Oh my god. Go up, go up. Dock successfully traversed. Now proceeding to release lock. Wait, that was it? Oh. Although I guess the Zerum is the Zerum capsule one of the missables, or are the missables something that's not a consumable? Is it like special, like actually special items, or are we talking about like Zerum capsules? Oh, I need a water break. It's consumables? Ah, okay. Way to go, Theo. Oh. It's one time through consumables, you can't get back here. Oh. I mean, I didn't really think too much of the consumables. We're too late, it's so over. Dang. Huh, I was wondering why I didn't hear any footsteps. Turns out he barely even took one. Damn it. Oh, I can't let them get me. Is he alright? His face is pale, and he's sweating up a storm. Given the medication we brought, the side effects are starting to manifest. The group had the man ingest the medicine Isabel had given them. Woo! Oh, thank goodness we're able to remedy the situation. I owe you guys my life. But who exactly am I thanking, though? At first, I thought you were the ones chasing me. We're from Arkwright Solutions. Blacklight District Doctor who took you in sent us a request. Oh, excuse me. Apparently, if you stop your treatment partway through, the side effects could be fatal. So she wants you to hurry back ASAP. She said she'd look after you until everything's done and dusted. But side effects? So that's what had me hurting like never before. But more importantly, you said Arkwright Solutions, right? Now that I get a closer look, I recognize you. You're that Spriggan who works with the police and guild from time to time. You even got ties to Kincaid from the Integrated Analysis Division. Now to teach me to let my guard down, you're here to take me back too, aren't you? Huh, not the place I'd expect the spectacle satyrs to get name dropped. So, when you're saying you're being chased by someone, you're talking about a CID? Oh. Oh. Well, I think it was like the Bond event that we had with Renee. And then Renee was glancing to the side for someone he was tailing, or maybe the other way around. Oh. Yeah, I think it was during that time, right? I think. I knew this guy looked familiar somehow. He was there when I met with Renee at the cafe. He used to be a member of the Imperial Intelligence Division. Believe me, if I can stop getting tangled up with Renee, I would. We got no plans to hand you into the CID, if that's what you're worried about. Heck, we ain't even gonna rat you out. That don't mean we're on the same side, though. Think of us as more of a neutral party. Well, if we really wanted to capture you, we would have kept those meds to ourselves. Perhaps you'd feel more comfortable having the guild intervene in lieu of a Spriggan. Were the CID to demand your extradition, though, we would have no choice but to comply. If that isn't to your liking, I suggest you begin explaining what this is about. Fine, I'll talk. My name is Hubert. I'm with the 2nd External Affairs Division of the CID. And I'm sick and tired of being used as the pawn for their international information wars. So I'm running away from both of them and the Imperial Intelligence Division in hopes of reaching the Free Cities. But not just the CID, but the Intelligence Division as well. You must have held a pretty important position too, being part of an international information war. Important, he says. They treated me as nothing more than a puppet. I was a double agent for both the Empire and the Republic, a quadruple agent if you will. A quadruple agent? Not even a movie would go for something so convoluted. You know it's fucked for you if like Judah's calling you out on like movie tropes. How the hell did you land yourself in that gig? Well, I was originally affiliated with the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, but after the war, I gave up on Erebonia entirely. So I struck a deal. If I brought them the head of a certain coworker of mine, the CID would let me join them. Oh, is this supposed to be Lecter? Simply put, I shifted allegiance to the Republic. So up until then, you were just a simple spy. But then my target, the Scarecrow... Yeah. But then my target, the Scarecrow, caught on to my secret mission. He threatened me into pretending to be a double agent that had sworn loyalty to the Republic, while following the Empire's instructions instead. So, playing double agent for two nations, then maneuvering to give one party the upper hand. Such are the activities of a triple agent. Yes, but then the CID caught wind of my circumstances. This is so stupid. The Reverie Daydream? Yeah, the Reverie Daydream, yeah. Like there's the whole thing with Lecter about like a rat in the Intelligence Division, and then him talking to that one dude, that being Hubert here. Oh my god. So they started giving me baited intel, fully anticipating that I would deliver to the Empire. It only hit me just recently, but I've been dancing in their palm for who knows how long. And that's how you wound up a quadruple agent. I think I kinda get it, sort of. Except, not really. Just listening to this is giving me a stress ulcer. You know, it was when I crossed over to the Republic that my health started going to pot. Each superpower would browbeat me into probing the other, day after day, to the point where I couldn't even spare a second to hold a grudge against Arundel. I didn't even have the energy to go to the doctors, and whatever time off I had was spent sleeping like a corpse. Wow, and I thought government jobs here were cushy. I don't remember when it happened, but all of a sudden, I got the urge to throw a career out the window and leave everything behind. It's mostly the work of the Genesis. It's odd that Lecter's still working in the Imperial government after the events of Cold Steel 4. it's all smoothed out and everything. Like, you know, like we all made our peace with everything that went on. Like, it's all, you know, water under the bridge and everything. Don't worry about it. I mean, if we've seen how things go in Trails and with these kinds of stories and how the writing tends to play out, I was like, we know you probably like butchered a lot of people, caused a lot of mayhem, threw the lives of thousands, tens of thousands, not millions into jeopardy over whatever actions you've done over the course of your career. Whatever, everything's good now, we square. Today was the day I finally acted on the escape plan I've been ironing out. But when I went to the Blacklight district to pick up my fake passport, I sensed the CID nearby. While trying to hide myself, my condition worsened until I became the wreck you see now. Nevertheless, I was determined to use these abandoned lives to flee the capital. Huh, they worked you raw. I get how you'd be fed up with that. But even still, I say you brought it on yourself. Excuse me? Well, when it comes down to it, this whole thing stems for you going turncoat on the Empire. You're lucky they didn't lock you up for treason, or worse, put you up on the execution block. Just the fact that you're next still intact makes this the better bargain by far. But hey, what do I know, right? Either way, you're coming with us. Like I already said. Hubert? Is it the side effects again? No, the medicine we administered should still be in effect. Perhaps this is a symptom of the affliction itself. Come to think of it, Isabel never told us what he's actually suffering from. Hubert, can you tell us the name of your condition? How would you expect me to know? What does it even matter? My time is up anyway. This isn't your run-of-the-mill sickness. Not when the pain's this excruciating. Death is coming for me. I can already see the light. No, you can't give up now. It may not help much, but I can perform some recovery arts on you. Don't bother. Honestly, I've been thinking. Even if I do make a life as a fugitive, I won't have long to enjoy it. The way I see it, this is my punishment for the web of lies I've been weaving. You know what? That's okay. Well, that's okay. I gave it all I had and got as far as I could. Hey, pull it together. You aren't beyond saving just yet. Come on, guys. Let's just haul him over to Isabel. Well, that is what we were hired to do. He sounds pretty intent on dying here, but it's not like we're beholden to that or anything. The choice is yours, Van. I don't know. Dragging folks by force always goes against my style. Looks like I'm gonna have to say something to make him change his mind. From what he told us, the guy's got ambition in spades. I could try to goad him on that and stoke his will to live. On the other hand, even if he's already chosen death, maybe I can convince him to reconsider things objectively. But hey, how you doing, Seneca? Okay. We gotta be very careful about how we talk to this guy. He's in a very, very sensitive position right now, given his physical condition and his mental instability from the stress of playing quadruple agent. So of course we gotta stoke his sense of ambition. Yeah, I'll go with this plan. Forget it, Agnes. We're leaving him. We are? How could he be so heartless? Besides, the whole point of this request was for us to bring him to the clinic. What good will it do to lug back a guy who's already happy to lie in his grave? You're satisfied with the life you lived, right? Then the best thing we can do is respect your dying wish. Mr. Arkwright. Reverse psychology. Classic. There's just one thing that's bugging me, if you don't mind me asking. Why'd you give up on the Empire and defect to the Republic after the war? You wouldn't have done that unless there's something you'd expected from them. Something you could no longer hope for. It had to be worth switching sides for too. So, what was it? What else? Status, power, money. I wanted it all. Did you now? That's funny. Well, from what I've been hearing, you haven't gotten a single one of those things yet. Damn. That's... Even if you flee to another country, all you have to show for it are the CID on your ass, a debilitating disease, and zero motivation. Sounds like a total wash from start to finish. But if it's any consolidation, you made for a pretty hilarious quadruple agent. Might give me a few laughs at my next drinking session. What? Are you mocking me? My work spans 2 major superpowers. I fought at the front lines on the fields of counter-espionage. If it weren't for that bastard Arundel or that CID upstart Kincaid, I'd have fulfilled my aspirations ages ago. Hubert, I understand how you feel, but yelling would only make your condition worse. Indeed, though I should note that his heretofore declining blood pressure has begun to rise again. Wow, that must have really steamed him up. So, you finished saying your piece to me? If not, you can let the rest off your chest at the clinic. To hell with the consequences. Take me wherever you damn well please. He practically had to pry the words out of your mouth. Just let us handle it from here. That one could have gone either way, unless he played Van. Well done bringing him back. You make it look so easy. I wish. That wound up being way more of a hassle than we bargained for. Did it now? I already had the impression that he was tougher than most, the way he scurried off on his sickbed. I can't take it any longer. You're in critical condition, alright. Hey, what are you snickering about? Someone's life is on the line here. Is Hira going to be okay, Isabel? If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. I get that you kids have moral compasses for hearts, but I'd advise playing nurse here. The treatment process will be a bit difficult to watch. Better to spare your eyes as well as his dignity. Out of curiosity, what exactly is he suffering from? He's suffering from ligma. Oh, did I never tell you? It's a, wait. Urinary, calculus? Pardon? You mean like... Oh my god! Fairy! You mean like math? Not quite. In medical terms, calculi are like stone-like crystals that form internally due to extreme stress or an irregular lifestyle. In most cases, they're found in the kidney or bladder and block the urethra, affecting the bladder and stomach before spreading all throughout. The patient is then struck with enough pain to make death a mercy. They're in perfect health once the stones are expelled from the body though, basically like kidney stones and shit. Mind summing that up for us. Simply put, it's not an untreatable disease. Most cases can be cured without surgery. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it's better than being in mortal danger, but still. My expectations do feel a little betrayed. Look, I'm just saying. Like, one of these days, Falcom is gonna bring back the story from Back Alley Doctor and actually have us see a patient going through the crystallization disease. I swear, I want to see that. I want to see that plot line play out. They gotta do it sometime. Quit holding out on me, Falcom. I've been waiting. I've been waiting since... what was it? I've been waiting since Crossbow when I read that story. Say it like it is. We got played. Now. Well, to be fair, everything she said from the get-go implied that medication was all I needed. You should have spoken up the moment you realized that. No, there has to be some mistake. Feels like I have a full set of knives filleting me from the inside. The pain depends on the size of the stone. In your case, it's decently large at about 0.4 reach. Oh god. Don't worry, I'll give you a shot to ease your suffering. Though, it'll still be quite intense until the stone passes. You just gotta have to buck up and keep yourself hydrated. So, all I can do is power through? Doctor's orders, I suppose. Oh, this is all so draining. But look on the bright side. Now you're on the road to recovery. And with that, the request is successfully completed. Though for Mr. Hubert, the issue of the CID yet remains. Hey, hate to leave you hanging, but this is the part where we pull out. We won't go out of our way to blab to the CID about you. But if push comes to shove, we've got no reason to keep our mouth shut. You did say you were a neutral party. Not that it's any of our business, but have you given any consideration as to what you do next? About that. You telling me off gave me a lot to chew on. I'd rather keep my distance from the CID until the stone passes, but afterward, I think I'll go back to them. Is that so? Absolutely. I'm not ready to go out as one of history's least memorable footnotes. I've been playing the deception game on a national scale for 2 entire countries. You can't even imagine how many state secrets I know. What's more, I'm in a position to watch how Arundel and Kincaid play their cards. As for the fake intel they're feeding me, I'm sure I can get plenty of use from it. All this to say, I'm going to stay a quadruple agent and build up my own place in the world. Okay. Then someday, I'll rise high enough to wrap Arundel and Kincaid around my finger instead. Clearly, your imagination is more powerful than mine. Well, sounds like a pipe dream for now, but imagine the drama if it ever became a reality. I don't see the issue. Either dream big or not at all. Renee can deal with the aftermath on the off chance he actually makes anything of it, though. I can't help but feel a little bad for Mr. Kincaid. Well, whatever your 5-year plan is, it can wait until after we take care of that stone. Let's get you some painkillers before the next wave hits. Go on, get inside. Right away, Doctor. I guess this is goodbye then. Thanks for everything, thanks for everything, truly. I'll transfer your pay like always. Appreciate it. Get well soon, Hubert.
That's all, folks.
Reward deposited.
Come on, Chaos! Chaos! Wait, that was great? Well, I guess Chaos would have just actually been leaving him. So I guess convincing him would be law. Man, son of a bitch! We're gonna hit Gray 6 real soon. I want Chaos, god damn it! Bro! Oh no. Oh, my alignments are so fucked. Oh, no. Oh. I think I remember some of you guys mentioned there's like a mod that actually tells you which choices give you, or they color code it, so that like the choices you can see what choices give you what alignment points. But man, I really wish natively that it was just a built-in thing where it just says straight up law, chaos, or gray. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't want to say directly which choices lead to what, and you just have to infer and just go with like what you want as a personal choice more than just gaming the alignment system. But man, god damn it, my chaos level. I think at this rate, I don't think I'll be able to hit chaos. I'll probably barely be able to hit chaos 5, but there's no way in hell I'll be able to hit chaos 6. Oh man, and I'm not sure how, we'll have to see how like the later part of the game handles the alignment flags, just like in Daybreak 1 when I hit like alignment 4 and 5 respectively during the finale parts. Oh man, we gotta leave chaos in the dust again, god damn it. I mean, technically in Daybreak 1 it was law. Well, that's the medicine administered. If you need me, I'll be in the clinic. By the way, the only thing you can really do after developing a stone is to drink a lot of water. I've been told the pain's pretty awful when they move though. But if you use things like suppositories, your body will get rid of them in no time. The key to preventing them is eating certain foods in moderation, and maybe making sure you get enough calcium every day. Just take this as a sign to get rid of any bad habits, alright? Even thinking about it is giving me chills. Maybe you should start taking it easy on the sweets, Van. That's right. Our health is the most important thing we have. That's right, Van. No more dessert for you. And then, like, Van just, like, collapses on the spot. It's like, ugh, I need my sugar intake. Alright, so we got stuff in the Tyrell, Station Street, and Riverside. Alright, what do we got for...
Let's be on
What
our
do we
way.
got for the Old Town for SPG?
Thank you all for stopping by.
Actually, what time is it right now? Damn, 11:30 already? Or basically near 11:30? I mean, I know I started the stream like an hour late because of like family things just popping up that I didn't anticipate. But yeah, I think I'll actually go leave it here for tonight. Next session, we'll go, or next trail session, we'll go do the Forest PG, and then we'll be able to go into the remaining areas pertaining to the main story. Although, depending on what this Forest PG is, and I'll leave it as a mystery for now, hopefully it doesn't take us into the other areas and trigger some cutscenes, because again, I got a process in which I do these things. But yeah, I think this is a good point to stop for tonight. Oh, I'm actually still pretty tired after going out earlier today. I mean, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna make a save here. Back to the title screen. Do we have a new title screen? Ooh! Oh. The crimson corruption seeping in on the title screen of the race oh no. Oh no, race car corruption. Oh no, oh man, wait. Oh, this got... I mean, like, they've been building up for the Z1 finals race and everything, so, you know, something big has got to go down at this point, but, ooh. Who's it gonna be, though? Aslan? Maxim? I hope they don't do some, like, crazy shit with Maxim, because, like, come on. Like, I think the dude deserves a break. And, like, maybe if anything, like, there'd be a whole crisis where he's, like, yet again does his all to save Paulette, Yume, and even Victor. So I'm hoping. But we'll have to see if this will actually end in tragedy, or... I mean, probably given how this probably might go, it might not end in tragedy, but probably have our hearts racing depending on how this, like, plays out. Oh, man. This is ominous. Alright, anyways. That'll do it for tonight. Oh. So, yeah, I'll probably do just like a tiny bit of off-stream grinding, like, during the off hours and all. Part of me just kind of wants to kid everyone out with their respective, like, tier 3 courts and all. Just see if I can fiddle around with any other setups of any sort. Also, to see if I can maybe, like, part of me just kind of wants to grind up levels off stream to get everyone to level 50. Or to get one person to level 50, if possible. And then basically just use the droplets to get everyone up to speed and hopefully start enhancing the remainder of their craft enhancements, because I've been stockpiling them for a while, because it is pretty inefficient if you want to convert it to finish off some other characters, I'm like, you know what? I'm waiting to the very end. I am unlocking that last column of upgrades and then doing all my upgrades there. But anyways, okay. Again, that's it for tonight. I think tomorrow I am really in the mood for some Zelda Zone Zero. I'm sorry. Like, I know we got to keep going on the Daybreak train, but I really want to play some Zelda Zone Zero tomorrow. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, and then probably the day after we'll go back to Trails of Daybreak 2. And let me see what else we got on the docket. Okay, technically there is still Granblue, because Granblue Guild Wars, or Granblue Unite and Fight is coming up soon. Although I'll have to keep doing some off-stream prep for that. Let's see. FGO, like, the event is gonna be over in less than 2 weeks, and I'm just kind of like farming on regen for the remainder of the mission, so not much to be done there. Star Rail, it's still the Nothing Burger tail end of the 3.1 patch. Although once the 3.2 patch for Star Rail comes out, we will be just doing nothing but that in terms of the story content, because I really want to see what Hoyo has cooked up for Star Rail 3.2. And then after that, yeah, Guild Wars 2. I mean, I used to play Guild Wars 2, but I never really... If there's one thing that that always happens when I play MMOs, either by myself or particularly with friends, I always lag behind because I'm always playing something else instead of like grinding the crap out of MMOs like all my friends do. Like around the same time, I started roughly at the same time as our friends when we all did the free trial for Final Fantasy 14 together. But because like I've been spending some time like streaming and just doing some other stuff that I'm more interested in, they're all the way in like Dawn Trail, like making and managing statics, static drama, savage raiding, all that shit. And every single night whenever they finish a raiding session, the atmosphere is always so negative, deflated, and they just sound so defeated. I'm just like, oh god. Every single time it is like Depression City. But man, like, part of me makes me think back in hindsight. I'm like, man, what if I just like actually like went all in on Final Fantasy 14 like they all did, and just play some catch up and actually start playing with them? Because man, I really like playing Monk, but why is Monk considered the odd duckling out of the bunch of melee DPSs? Whoa, what's wrong with Monk? Come on, am I the weird one here who enjoys playing Monk? But I mean, again, I'm only in Stormblood right now because I'm still on free trial. But I mean, given how long I take to even get back into FF14, because I'm still in the middle of Stormblood MSQ ever since like I kind of been playing Daybreak instead of going through Final Fantasy 14 MSQ on my own time. Not gonna lie, like, as much of a joke as this would be, like, at this rate, probably Shadowbringers will probably go free to play by the time I get around back to FF14. But man, I really should get back to FF14 and play out more Stormblood. Like, I know I did a bit of Heavensward on stream when I was at like around the halfway point, I think. But I don't know. Like, I feel like with FF14, I feel like it's something that I should just probably play on my own time, just chill with friends, more so than doing MSQ on stream. I don't know. It's like a certain vibe mindset thing. FF14 as free to play. Oh, have you not heard about the free trial for the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that allows you to play up to the Stormblood expansion for free up to level 70? Yeah! But yeah. So the whole thing with FF14, like it's basically free trial up until Stormblood, and you can play as much as you want, as long as you don't pay for the sub. No, it's not 1 month. So basically, the way they structured it, you know, there's the standard subscription, and you have like, you know, all the content, or you don't pay and you just make a fresh account, and you basically play base game, Heavensward, and now currently Stormblood. So the base game and those 2 expansions up to level 70, and you can just play as much as you want, no time restrictions or anything. It's only when you want to get into Shadowbringers and onwards that you actually have to convert your free trial account into an actual, like, paying account, if you will. So, yeah, and, you know, if you really want to play the long game with it, like I am unintentionally, you might as well, like, if you're interested in FF14, you could just play a free trial and then finish all of Stormblood, and then you just wait for who knows how many months, if not a year, and then Shadowbringers will be free trial, because it seems like whenever they put out one expansion, the next oldest expansion that isn't free trial yet will get incorporated into the whole free trial. So that's actually pretty neat, because it's only recently that they put Stormblood as a part of the free trial. Because before I only had Heavensward, but because I waited so long, Stormblood got incorporated into the free trial. Isn't the server busy? Wait, what do you mean the server's busy? It's like we're well into the Dawntrail expansion, so there's barely any server congestion. The only time server congestion is a thing for Final Fantasy 14 is basically the release month of a new expansion. That's basically it, honestly. But yeah, although I didn't mean to like sound like I'm shilling like FF14 that hard, but I'm just going in for the joke. But yeah, like honestly, it's kind of a relaxing thing in a way, being able to play an MMO without the stress of having to like think about paying a monthly fee to make sure that, you know, you make good use of a month's worth of time for an MMO subscription. So in a way, it's pretty nice it's pretty nice knowing that like if I want to go back to FF14 where I currently am in Stormblood, I don't have to technically worry about like just keeping pace with things and then just do whatever the hell I want, honestly. So wait, was there a previous problem with the server flooded with that made Seiyu news? They had a problem logging in? I mean like there were like issues like way beforehand in the peak of the pandemic and all, because you know like I believe it was Endwalker that came out, it was pandemic times, and then everyone was staying at home, and then like yeah, like a bajillion people wanted to play. So it was like I think you're referring to that time period, because like FF14 hasn't really had such an issue like that before. So yeah. But yeah, Uthnak, let's not joke too much about wailing carelessly in gacha games like that. Like, I don't really find spending $300 just willy-nilly that funny like that. But yeah. Anyways, sorry for that whole little ramble. Take care, everyone. I'm gonna go relax, get some shut-eye soon, and yeah, we'll go do some Zenless Zone Zero tomorrow, go through some old events. I know some new ones are out, but we got some time before they cycle out, so I need to catch up on some old content so I can build up the currency, so I can try to tempo Trigger, because Trigger is goddamn hot. I mean, what? But anyways, good night, everyone. See ya.